hello. Yes, I'm late. I'm sorry. So I've already been doing a full day of readings today. So yes. So but I didn't want to not do the astrology predictions. So I asked Greg if he would set this up for me. So it was like a bit of a guess as to when I would finish the readings and then be ready to do this. So yes, but we're here. We're here. As in all of you guys as well. We're all here. Yeah. Now, can anybody see me? Because three. It says three people can see. Because this is what has happened. If anybody can see me, please let me know. Because this is what's happened. Oh yes, thank you. Is that Jeremiah? Well, hello. Off you. That's good. Vera, you're welcome to come in. I can send you a link if you would like. It was all kind of like, didn't know a time, so I couldn't tell you a time exactly. Just making myself a coffee. I've even got my grandchildren saying coffee now. It's quite cute, actually. It's very cute. So, yeah, hoping everybody's okay. Who's here? Oh, lovely. So I'm going to be joined and doing readings with lovely Vera as well. So, share stream. Okay, that's all shared. Okay. So I've got to try and... no, that's share. I'm just trying to find out how I do it. Vera. Add guest. Copy link. Okay. Okay, I'm attempting to do this now, Vera. Okay. Vera. There, Vera. Fingers crossed that works. We will see. We shall see. Anyway, I've had a wonderful day. I've had an absolutely wonderful day, jam-packed with readings and some lovely people. And everybody had a different kind of, issue or problem. And it was, a lot of the time, people are coming in with the same energy, the same kind of, worries and fears and things. And this time round, it was like, one was love life, one was spiritual connections, another one was mediumship. There was all different sorts. So it's been, my head's been kind of like bang, bang, bang all the way around like a pinball. So yeah. So let's say hi to everybody. First in is lovely Sarah. Hello, Ali. Hope your mum are feeling better. Yes, she's doing very well. Yes, she's been, well, she's done everything that at home that you would do at hospital. So she really had to, she didn't want to go in. They wanted her to, but she didn't want to go in. And I don't blame them, because a lot of the time it's, do not resuscitate energy going on there at the hospitals. And I don't know if that's what it was like at COVID time, with or without your consent, if you was past a certain age. And she's 75 now. So yes, it's best that she stayed at home. So yeah, it's not good. Yeah, so hello mummy, if you're watching this, thank you to all the people who sent healing. We appreciate that, and I swear that everything, with that's why it all helped her. Yeah, so I'm here, Jeremiah, I'm here. So oh, hello day 5650. Hello day 5650. And yes, I'm fashionably late. Hey, Susie. Looks like you're the only two here. Good morning. Hello. I can see you. Thank you. That's good. I'm so relieved because you can't really tell on the other side of things. It's very, very strange. It's Vera. Yeah. So, and Sarah, again, another Sarah. Well, hello. Where are you on YouTube, on Facebook, or what? I just tapped on the link and I don't know where I am. I wanted to watch you on my computer. We should be on all platforms. We should be on both of our YouTubes, both of our Facebooks, on Rumble, Twitter, or X. Yeah, on all of them we should be. And it aggravates everybody together. That's where we should be. Yeah. So everyone's saying hi to everybody. I love that. Sunkin Chris. There's a Vera saying yes, she'll come in. Now we can. I had to tap on to the notice, even though Susan and I were queued up waiting. Oh, I've had enough coffee for one night. Oh, okay. I don't limit myself. I should. Yeah, almost New Year's, Nisha. I know, and I've got to get on with the predictions. I haven't sat down enough. You see, it's a crazy time at Christmas. So here in the UK, we have Christmas Day, Christmas Eve, then Christmas Day, then we have Boxing Day. Boxing Day is like Christmas Day, but we have what's called, traditionally, it's called Bubble and Squeak. So here in the UK, we know what that is. But you guys, I bet you, who knows what Bubble and Squeak is here? Who's not in the UK? I'm going to say who's not in the UK. Who knows what Bubble and Squeak is? That's what we have on Boxing Day. But then after Boxing Day, we have the 26th. So that's the 26th Boxing Day. The 27th, we have a day off. And then the 28th is my grandson's birthday, Logan, who's 18. He's 18, love him. So, yeah, bless him, turned 18. So that's lovely. So we all went out for dinner. We went to a Turkish restaurant and we sat in those little kind of like dome pods. They're like glass dome things. You have to pay a little bit extra to sit in those. Oh, it's freezing. There is a heater in there, but it's not enough. It's not enough, but it was nice. Yeah, so of course so really then I'm back to work. I'm back to work now. And so, yeah, so I haven't got long. Tomorrow's probably the day that I'm going to have to sit down and tune in. So I may not have many predictions lined up, I'm afraid. There's my mug. 2 hearts, 2 inner children and 1 love. And look, there's me and Greg being buffoons. We went to a restaurant and we put spinach in between our teeth. It's a really ugly photo, but it was funny. It was very funny. Vera is tech savvy. If anyone can get in here. Oh, let's do that. So if anybody likes and shares this, we've got to start a new one off. Hey, Vera made it in. Bless her heart. Let me just get a new sheet out. There we go. So yeah, if anybody's new here and they don't know what we're doing, if you subscribe, if you like or share, if you share 3 times, then like to my page and Greg's page, put all of them down on in here, and I will add you to the list here. So who is that just said that they liked and shared it? Jeremiah. So Jeremiah, you're number 1 and number 2. Jeremiah, there you go. And this is going to be January's 26. Okay, liked and shared. Okay, so that's it. And I give away 2 30-minute readings. I give away at the very last Tuesday of the month. Okay, so I do that. Also, if anyone wants to be on the wishes list, I'm also trying to put some missing persons on there as well. So I'm doing that too to try and give that some positive energy. I'm doing the 2-hour readings at the moment for $100. That makes it £79.26 ish. And that is for a 12-month prediction. So it's a year reading. I only do these in January. So if anybody does want to book that, ignore the Christmas vouchers, just buy it for yourself. PsychicAlly.net. PsychicAlly.net. And also, I am, my readings at the moment are on, there's a sale on. So let me see if I can find it. There's a sale on. It is $25 for, no, what is it? Yeah, $25 for 30 minutes, okay? Or it's $50 for an hour, which works out £40. So it's a VIP, Greg's VIP. Greg is about to upload some really brilliant videos that need to be seen out there. So it's a good time to join. Party bookings. So you can invite me either on the computer, or you can invite me in person if it's around the UK area, or I'm not doing very many of those really, but yeah, online party booking. So I read for you and your friends. Your reading is free if you have 5 friends paying £20. Okay, that's for a 20-minute reading. So if you fancy doing an online party booking, please reach out, let me know. Okay, so I think we're ready. We've done all the extra bits. Let's get Vera back. Okay, so here she is. Are you ready, Vera? Yeah, she's ready. Yay! Hi.
Hi.
Good to see you. Look lovely in red.
That's my wardrobe because it's cold in the bedroom.
Ah, well, red looks nice on you, darling. It looks lovely on you. Yes. So have you been okay?
Yeah, can't you tell?
Yeah, I can. Yeah. Yeah. It's like we've got our Vera back.
It's taken a long time, guys, but damn, I had to go deep.
That's called shadow work, isn't it? Is that what shadow work is?
Yeah. And the thing is, after I finally managed to literally cut the last cord that controlled my emotions from my ex,
Yeah.
you come across videos like when you leave or you're in a toxic or narcissistic relationship,
Yeah.
you have only 654 barriers to remove.
Wow. Wow.
And I can say it took me only 10 and a half years. So let it be a message when someone left a bad relationship. Don't ever, ever tell them until they are finished with healing. Oh, yeah, but he's out of your life now. Forget it. You can't let go until you took out 654 barriers. And it's even worse when you have children.
Where'd you get that number from? I'm confused.
A reel. I saw a reel on Facebook.
Yeah.
Or on TikTok.
Okay.
And I've come across a couple of those. How deep? Because they basically destroy every bit of. Basically, they bury your flame.
They do.
But they cannot. Hi, Susan. They cannot ever kill the flame.
No.
Because the only reason they want to destroy you because you're too strong.
Exactly. And you're look at the Vera we have now. So this is really good news. I'm so happy.
Yeah. Now I have to undo, and I love a challenge, the whole smear campaign, and men that basically tell you, shut the F up. And I tell them, you can't shut me up.
No,
You haven't seen nothing yet.
good. This is all very positive. I love it.
I'm not gonna let, they can't intimidate me anymore.
No, no, you're amazing, Vera. You're amazing.
So anyone that comes across this part of of a message, and you've been in a relationship or you're in one, keep in mind they cannot destroy you. And the only reason they try to basically peel you apart because you're out of their league and
Absolutely.
you get through it.
100%. 100%. You are out of their league. Absolutely. So hello, Dalami. Hello. Good to see you there. Who else have we got? Oh,
And I'm
that's
sorry,
I'll be there in a minute.
I do kick it off with a. I'm
You're
sorry.
all right. You're okay. You do what you need to do.
It doesn't have additives.
No.
This one has not the filth they put in.
Oh, that's good. I didn't even know there was cigarettes like that.
Yes, absolutely.
So hello, Benjamin. Hello, and hey, chat. Hope you're all well. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Praying for your mum. Thank you so much. Why don't you see? Because it basically, I don't know. I can see all your chat, but it doesn't actually. I see myself on camera, but I have done before, but nobody else saw me. And me and Greg have actually done a whole show like that before. Yes.
Well,
So
it's basically a technical issue.
yeah, it's not ours.
You see the software of the stream tells
Yeah.
you you're live,
Mm.
but it does not, either by delay or distortion, it just does not appear on the other side. You can see it's live,
Yeah.
but it's not moving.
No. No, and it's really horrible because you have no idea what's going on. It's very, very wrong. So Greg set this up for me, so I didn't think it was going to go wrong. Okay, so no, he's in the US, so nobody knows what bubble and squeak is so far. Do you know what bubble and squeak is, Vera?
Not really. I could make something up, but it might look funny.
Right, I'll tell you all in a minute. I'll make sure anybody else. Right, Savannah, I have you on the list. I've just liked as usual. So you're number 3, Savannah. Number 3. Sarah. Burgess will like and share. Thank you, Sarah.
And,
I'll put you down.
and I must say, my new dog, Marley, has been a big part in this healing. He needed a healing because they tried to destroy him too.
Yeah.
And now that I have disconnected fully, I can help him with the last part.
Yeah. Yeah, because he picks up on you. So everyone's so happy for you. Right, Lisa liked and shared. Let's put down Lisa. I got you down, Lisa. That's 6 and 7. So look, Sunkin, Chris said, I can relate to this, Vera. So there's a lot of people who can. They'll be sitting there watching this video even after it's live.
That's why I'm going to use this one.
Oh, lovely. Gordon Smith, he's a famous medium here in the UK. Yes, Gordon Smith.
So I'm using this deck because I feel a lot of people need to feel the presence of healing spirits.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Either it's in your animal, your pet, or a person close to you, or whatever, or just you, because you might feel alone in everything. But the thing is, you need to have the alone time to find your true self. Basically, go back the way you were born.
Yeah.
That's how deep I had to go.
Yeah. Absolutely. You know, put yourself back in that alignment energy. Yeah. So Susan says, I can vouch for that, Vera. It took a long time to get over my ex, especially since I had children with him. So look at that. Lots of people, you're touching lots of people with your message.
And
So
I plan to use this in when I do go live.
yes.
And I'm waiting till 2026.
Oh, lovely. Going to launch. So look out. What is your channel? Can we find out your channel or later?
Well, when you go to my channel at Raven Woolstar Readings, that's why I put that name on it. It
Hold
doesn't
on.
show now, but that's okay.
At
On YouTube.
hold on, let me put it down. At Raven Wolf Star Readings.
It's my YouTube channel, and yeah, and I'm thinking about also going live on. The one thing I hated most when I started an account on there was TikTok.
If anybody, just to say, if anybody subscribes to Vera's channel or is already a subscriber on there, I'll put you on this list as well.
Because basically after 26 months of doing nothing but healing, it's been a bit quiet on the channel. So I really need to restart it.
Yeah. I think it's like that. Is that correct spelling there, Vera?
Yep.
Oh, lovely. So Chris said, is Bubble and Squeak a comfort dish made over of the leftovers in the UK? Yes. It's mainly the vegetables and the roast potatoes, mashed potatoes, Brussels sprouts, cabbage, carrots, and all the vegetables. We basically mash it all up, so make it into patties, and then we fry it. And it's crusty. Some people put cheese in it as well, and you fry it at the top and the bottom, so it's like a crispy vegetable patties, and it's the most delicious things. And we always eat it with cold meats and pickles, like Branston pickle or PsychicAlly, or so all sorts of things. So that's what we always have Boxing Day. Most people. Okay, where did we get to? Okay, here we go. Is it a dish of fried leftover veggies? Yes, Rish. I can't pronounce your name, but yes, it is potatoes and such. Correct. Oh yay! Just popping in. I love you when you do lives. Oh, Rose Dragon, hello. Good to see you here. So please subscribe. Here you go to Vera's YouTube if you haven't already, and let us know if you do subscribe, and I will add you to this draw, monthly draw for to win 2 30-minute readings. So Sarah, I feel trapped from healing.
Absolutely. That is, it's basically like living in a cave and everyone is miles away, or either banging on that cave to get in. But no, there is light on the end of that tunnel. And when you feel trapped, it's basically your guides telling you, you need to heal. You need that alone time. So try to visualize that trap that you're feeling is, it rhymes also, it's about healing and nothing else. Basically, make that cave that best calming, soothing. And if you need to, get a stuffed animal or a stuffed bear that represents that person, that inner child. Basically, literally, and I feel emotional just by telling you, hug it tight
Yeah.
and care for it the way you needed it in your whole life, because it could go back to the day before, even before you were born. So
Yeah, trauma, it gets us. We can also bring it over from a past life as well. So, that's also there. So
that's why my connection. We've done a past life recall,
we
and
did.
I lived between wolves.
Yeah, that's why you're drawn to them. Yeah.
And
So Lisa says, glad you're doing great, Vera. It's lovely. Here's Anne. Hello, ladies. Happy holidays, Ali. Any progress in romance for in the next couple of months? I can throw you some dice. No problem. Yeah, we can do that. There you go. Jeremiah just subscribed to your channel. So thank you, Jeremiah.
I was even surprised that it wasn't got all the way down to 0.
No, people don't unsubscribe usually unless you're being a complete twat.
Yeah.
and then they might, So let me draw some dice for you, Anne. So the answer, is there any progress in your romance in the next couple of months? Let's have a look. I got an 8, which is no change. It's the same as it is, I'm afraid. What did you get, Vera?
I pulled from the Healing Energy Oracle deck, and it says, listen to life. I'm attentive to the world around me. Signs and symbols guide me to success. I listen and discover the way to the eternal. So I think this tells you you'll probably need to do some more work on yourself.
I was going to say yes.
The more you get your true self, the bigger the chance of developing a romance, because you do not want to pull in the wrong person.
Yeah, absolutely.
And when basically finished healing in a way that people can't knock you down anymore. That if someone says something bad, like you're worthless, but then you stand up like, oh, really?
Mm,
I know my worth.
yeah.
Because then you do not pull in the wrong people.
Yep. I love it. Get into your power. Just get into your power, and you can do it. All right, find yourself, and then you're because whatever energy you push out comes back at you. You see, so lovely. Where are we now here? Being alone most of the time since being retired has been transformative for me. Thank God.
Goodness.
That's what I was supposed to say. Thank God. Yes, Susie. Oh, there we go. Thank God for my In5D family. Yeah, that's wonderful. So Lisa has subscribed to your channel as well, Vera. There you go. Number 9, Lisa. Jeremiah's number 8. Thank you for that. Oh, you're asking the question again. Okay. Right, okay. Oh, we've done that one. Ali, hope you and your mum are feeling better. Yes. I'm still in the process of fighting it at the moment. I'm fighting off the chest thing. Trying to do my best. But I can feel it. I can feel it kind of like hovering. But I'm getting there. Ah, thank you. Oh, I've jumped back, haven't I? We've done these, haven't we? The trouble with this, it does jump back. Now, where are we? We've done that one. Done the happy holidays.
Susan, Lisa, subscribe to Raven.
That's it. We got that one. And then, so Sarah said, I need to fly. Where are you flying to? Some exotic island. Can I ask a question? If so, will my love life change in 2026? Why not? Why not? Let's have a little look. Will your love life change in 2026? Okay. So that's 12, which is the answer to that is yes. There's a celebration energy coming up around your love life in 2026. So there's something to celebrate, something happy. Okay. So there you go. Anne said thank you. What's Vera's channel? Yeah, I've popped it on the bottom there. That's all good. I subscribe to Vera. Sarah, thank you, Sarah.
You guys making me emotional.
Yeah, she appreciate you guys. It's lovely. Thank you, ladies. Savannah, it's linked in the chat. There you go. Oh, the Raven one. Thank you. Yes, there we go. I just subscribed to Vera. She's in the Netherlands and Ali's in the UK, my two favourite European countries. Yay! That's fun. So,
well, UK is not officially Europe.
Is it not? I didn't know that.
No. If I want to move to UK, I have to go through all the the things you need to do when you say if I would go to USA or Australia. They pulled back from the Europe.
Europe, yeah. Well, officially, unofficially, yeah. We're still tied in somehow. They're arseholes. So, is there anybody who wants to be put on the healing list? I can add you on there. So lovely, people. Here we go. So we're going to do the astrology readings. Oh, okay. We've got somebody else who's just subscribed to Vera. Add you in. Thank you for doing that. So what is it? I don't like the new changes that they have done.
I don't know because I haven't been on there.
Yeah, StreamYard. See, yeah, if you have Stream Labs, you'll see what they've done is all the names now have got. They used to be you could have the nickname. Now they've changed it to @blah blah as well. And when I click on a name and bring it up, you have to click on a space outside of the box to get their name. Otherwise, it's covered up.
Ellie, when you go to your mouse with the mouse pointer, in between the screens with our videos, towards that chat, and you move slowly, all of a sudden your mouse pointer goes pointing in two directions, and you can pull the chat more to the left.
Oh, no, it's not that. I know what you mean by that, but yeah, it's not that. It's the other side. It's actually when it comes on screen. Yeah. Difficult to
Ah.
describe. It's very difficult to describe. But I will add people onto the healing list in a minute. I promise I will do that. So we're going to be doing. Oh, hold on a minute. I've lost my little banner thing. Why is that not coming up? Oh my goodness, I'm not doing very well here.
Oh,
So
yes, you are.
that's got to be.
Hey, you're just in shock that I'm back.
So I've got to take off the name in order for the top banner to come on. Okay, so yeah, we're going to be doing the fire signs first this week. So it'll be Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. Vera is an Aries there. Then we're going to be doing the air signs, which is Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. Then the water signs is Scorpio, Pisces, Cancerians, and then finishing off with the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorns. Okay, that's the order of it today.
Let me respond to Sarah. Yes, you can visualize yourself to fly as a caged bird, but that cage has no limits when you fly like a bird in your mind. Visualize how you fly around and try to stop feeling desperate to heal. Healing goes in steps, slow, steady steps, because every step you heal needs to be integrated, and then you go to the next. And if that's daunting for you, try to visualize how a big locomotive with a lot of cargo trains behind it push them all that cargo that is weighing you down in that cargo train, in each cargo. And over time, when you feel ready, all of a sudden one of the cargo doors pops open. You address that one and it closes, and then you go let it integrate again.
That's a good idea. Yeah.
It was not Chrissy, but it's at Raven Wolf Star Readings. So Raven Wolf Star Readings. All when you look it up on YouTube, you'll find me there. Because I cannot post it in. But it is also listed above. I've responded to both YouTube from Ellie and In5D.
I've been adding people on. Okay. Okay, so I've done that one. So Savannah, I've added you to the healing list. I've added you there. I will make it colourful, I promise. Later on, I will make it colourful. And Jeremiah, you and your mum are on here at the top here somewhere. So you're already there. And Sarah, I've just added you as well at the bottom there. And I think you've responded to Sarah. Sending you lots of love, Sarah. Chris, was Vera's channel running? Okay.
No, at the bottom. It's not on the ticker at the bottom of the screen.
No.
That's okay.
All right. Okay. We've caught
up.
up.
Marty.
Come on. This is her healing doggy. Bless him. Oh, look at him. He loves his mum.
Are you going to support? Yes, I think you do.
Yeah. Right. We're going to get started, everybody. We're going to get started. So, Vera, would you like to go first or second?
Let me hit it, Ellie. Let me kick it off.
I love it. See, this is good. This is very good.
And I will tell you the way I do my astrology readings.
Yeah.
It's about energies, personal healing, or anything like that. And Ellie catches the other side with the. So you get two different
Yep.
addressed readings.
And it works really well. It does. So here we go. So let's put up our
I gotta do it.
Leos. So there you go. This is Leo's reading. Over to you.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. Healing. I'm using the Healing Spirit Oracle. So I'm a bit rusty about shuffling the cards and being on live again. Oh, these are stuck together. So they want to out. They want out together. So this is for Leo from the 29th of December to the 4th of January. So the Healing Spirit wanted to let you know that the beginning of the week, and I hear the words for immediately about visualizing this card. It's I literally feel like you could stand like that, or in your mind, the way this person is standing, drawing in the energy from the universe all the way down to the core of Mother Gaia and back as an endless flow. So when you pull that in and that line opens up, it starts to flow out, and it does not matter who is stealing your energy, because Mother Gaia, the core of Mother Gaia, has an endless flow. So when you feel someone is pulling away your energy, just ask Mother Gaia to give it back to you, to replenish and let it flow. Those that don't able to take that flow of energy, well, that's their problem, not yours. And under it says, be the best version of yourself and start today. So that's about visualizing, about feeling. Let Mother Gaia help you. And especially when you feel you're locked in or trapped, the universe and Mother Gaia are always there, even your guides. Because when you feel you're doing all these things towards the middle of the week, they want you to know. And I feel that a lot of people are standing like this person in that universe and that big space. But don't fear change. Embrace it and grow. That's what I've had to do in the past 26 months. Not just in the last 26 months, but for 10 years and 8 months. And people won't understand because they just don't know what it feels like. And you'll find it when you don't fear that change. And the change can start very little, very tiny. Like varnish, but extremely thin, like even more fluid than water. Every time it gets the layer gets thicker. So that's why it needs time. When you start feel change, let it dry out, integrate it, and then the next layer comes. And I love it because this is all about, this is what we've been through in 2025, and they basically letting you know it's going to change, because to the end of the week they want to remind you courage arrives when you step over fear. Just take that in. Courage arrives when you step over fear. And If you don't know why you're afraid of something, things you cannot see, things you cannot control, like smear campaigns, and that's really bad nowadays with everything that's been happening. What do you fear with a smear campaign? That they forget who you are. But the second you step over that fear and shine as bright as you can, that smear campaign or anything, I just use it as an example, shows your courage, and they'll look at you. Something changed. Did you change your hair? Do you have new glasses, new clothing? But it's all of this happening when you step over your fear. That inner light shines bright. That's what I got for Leo.
Oh, thank you, Vera. That was wonderful. Vera's back. Vera's back. Yeah.
A little rusty, a little nervous still a little bit.
Doing very well. Doing very well. Thank you, Vera. Right. So, what do I get for Leos? This is the 29th through to the 4th of January. So this week is all about getting your justice, whether that be karmic, whether that be literal, or whether that be energetic wise. They're talking about weighing things up. They're talking about getting what's fair, okay? Being fair yourself, fair-minded, and being in that fair energy. Here's my darling. Oh, that's lovely. So Greg's in the chat there. Yeah, so it's about the justice, okay? If there's anybody who is looking at any kind of court cases, looking at anything on the legal side of things, I'm going to pull another card so we can see what they mean by that, okay? So there's finalization, endings, beginnings. That's done. Here's the new step. Here's the new energy. The new chapter is coming out now. Okay, that's how that feels. So anything to do with getting your justice. There's also somebody who's always pointing the finger saying, it's all your fault. You're the one that's done this. You're the one who's making me do this, or, you know, and this is going to get very tiresome to those of you who have been listening to this your fault energy for far too long. So this is going to be changing, and there's going to be moving on from there. I feel that there is somebody in a love life situation who is, I feel they're kind of getting to that point where it's like they are starting to look within themselves. So I'll show you the card. You can see here. These are the enlightenment cards here. They're starting to look at themselves. Look at them pointing the finger now. It's like the mirror is facing back. Okay, the mirror is facing back. This is part of the mission. Okay, there's a life path mission there. Okay, so with this life path mission, with the justice, with the karmic energy, everything is coming on full circle, and it's very exciting for our Leos out there. Okay, all right, so the universal energy is pulling together now to teach you you've got all the power that you will ever need right now. Okay, you want to change something, it's there. You want to move on, it's there. Do you want a new job? The answer is yes. Do you want a new partner? Then yes. You know, everything is a yes because you're in charge. It's entirely up to you. Okay, it really is. There's somebody out there who's going to be announcing a pregnancy. I can see a pregnancy announcement. For others of you, it might not be a pregnancy, but it may be sort of a business deal or a financial deal coming to fruition. Something's coming up and an overflowing of energy. Okay. And I feel with that energy, though, there's responding to, Christmas, and you're trying to bring in that financial security as well there. You're trying to do that. So, yeah, it's balance, isn't it? So trying to spend less and get that balance back. But I think we can all say that we've all done that, haven't we? So anyway, that's what I get for Leos. Let's go to the text there, and we're going to pick up on Sagittarians. Okay, so Sagittarians, and we're bringing Vera to see what she's got for Sagittarians. Here we go.
Vera. So, for Sagittarians, let's see what they want to advise for the upcoming week from the healing spirits. Oh, again, two it's at once. Some just stick together. They're pretty new, so they need to. But I feel that I want it to be together. So for Sagittarius, one more I need. That's that one. So the first that they say, and that feels like that's going to kick off in the beginning of the week. So this card, it says inner space and universal knowledge. So look at that third eye jumping up from the front of the head. Keep that in mind. We have not remembered, and I'm gonna put my foot by my dog. He's not used to me with all those big energies, so he's whining a little bit nervous. Because it's all about inner space. You have the universal knowledge to manifest whatever you need, to heal whatever you need. And if it feels overwhelming, just sit, go within into that inner space. And you can say it's meditating, but sometimes just sitting, holding the space for yourself, feeling it around, and just sit in it and ask, what is the next step that comes on my path that has been a trigger for me? And how can I overcome it? You might not get the answer at that moment, but it will lead to something. So I feel some of you will have that moment that you basically go within yourself, sit there and trust whatever comes in, because it is universal knowledge. The knowing without knowing how you know it, but you know it is truth. So the next one, towards the middle of the week, and for some, all these cards will be the same. Well, yep, there he goes. And I spoke to one. There is always a light at the end of the tunnel, even though you might not be able to see it. But I feel that there's the tunnel where you get drawn in. It's a bit difficult to do this in the right way. And slowly, from that dark feeling, from the outside edges, you get pulled into that blue, calming energy. And it says, trust in the wise spirits and your prayer will be answered. Funny that it's also card 33. 3-3. And Ellie's better explaining it numbers. Maybe that will come later in my life. And I want you to know, towards the end of the week, it wants you to know when it feels right, do it. Even if it's a small step. Maybe you've been feeling extremely daunting, and I see a ton of clutter. But then you see that lighter that's been bothering, that's on the floor, and you pick it up and you put it where it needs to be. And then just rest with it, because it felt right to pick it up and to put it on a spot where it needs to be. And that's what I say, what I mean with just do it. When it feels right, do it. But if you look at the whole, everything together. Now, clutter is just an example. When you feel there's a lot of healing because of a lot of traumas and other things, everyone, oh, you should forget about it. Let it go. You can't let it go until you slowly, in your own pace, dig through that clutter. And that clutter is all that trauma that has been brought up on you. It's not, doesn't define you, but it's put upon you. And you gotta find a way. So take that small lighter as an example, as one step at a time. Then before you know it, you pick up the next thing. Before you know it, you pick up the next thing. This is the same about healing yourself. It's great to have support. Absolutely. Sometimes you need to scream from the top of your lungs to get the support. But it's there. But don't let it overwhelm you. Keep with that knowledge when they want to push you to forget the things or get over it, but you feel it's not right, then do it your own way. And there's a song from, I forgot the name. I did it my way. Keep that in mind, because your way is always the best. You're allowed to listen to advice, but if it doesn't feel right in that moment, don't do it. When it feels right, do it. Think about it. And the best thing, if you want to change certain behaviors of yourself, of thinking patterns, when you're in bed or some sleep on the couch, doesn't matter. Before you go to sleep, put that like a phrase that has been bugging you, that has a negative tone in it, or a conversation. And every time you lose the fight, or forget about it, then bend that story to where you get your word out. Keep repeating it until you fall asleep. That's reprogramming your subconscious mind. And that's what I got.
Yay. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so Sagittarius. I've got Sagittarius moon, I believe. So I'm just tuning in. Okay, so they're giving me the word replenishment. And that is going to be one of the main things that you're going to be doing this week, is replenishing your energy. Believe it or not, there you go. It's Frank Sinatra. There, Vera. I did it my way. Frank Sinatra. Thank you for that, Sarah. So yeah, replenishment. So we, after Christmas, we're replenishing our energy. We're replenishing our financial resources. We're replenishing all sorts of things, because it really does take its toll on us. Okay, but the replenishment is also to do with, mother energy or nurturing energy. So remember, there are lots of people with, and they're talking about gynae issues, and I don't know why they're giving me this. Okay, but there's somebody out there who's got quite a serious gynae issue. Okay, and they keep ignoring it, and they're asking me to tell you, please go and get it checked out, please. There is something that you can have help with, and you shouldn't be in that much pain. Okay, it's not just your normal monthlies. Okay, there's something going on there, so please go and get that checked out. So have a think about what that means. Okay, now everybody's going to get this card. I could show you. The last one had this, Leo had this, all the readings up to this is spending of money. Okay, financial overspending, so even if you're not necessarily buying for everybody else, I bet you've been going, oh, I'm going to treat myself to that, oh, I'm going to treat myself to that, oh, I'm going to treat myself. So sometimes that happens. Okay, it does. So let's have a little look energy wise. Yeah, so the Wheel of Fortune, movement forward. Okay, so we're getting very close to starting the new year. Some say it's later on. So yeah, it's all depends on what you believe. But new year energy, I love the new year energy. That's why I loving doing my yearly readings, seeing an overview of your life. So this is it's like the with the timelines, it's the most obvious timeline that it's going to be, and it's of the highest vibrational energy. Okay, so that's the most important thing to always search for, is just how good your life can be with positive thinking, with pushing your thoughts out there, and seeing just how far you can get. Okay, so it's very, very good. Okay, Wheel of Fortune, movement. Okay, steady movement forward. Okay, so sometimes we have to say goodbye when we're starting a new year. Don't drag with you any negative vibrations as you move into 2026. Leave all the crap from the past back there. Resentments, anger, hurt, pain. It's like all of those things. It's got no room. There's no room for it in 2026. There are certain things that I know that myself you feel as if you can't deal with, because maybe it hasn't been resolved, or maybe there's something else going on. But I'm going to say, rather than keep dragging it with you, give it to the angels, give it to the karmic energy, and say, you deal with it. I give it to you. You please deal with this. I'm not going to keep hoping for things to change. Okay. And they will do it. They will help you. And also, I've also personally asked that I will also be shown. Okay, shown. It will be shown working. Okay, the karmic will show me. So, remember, again, your power, the power within you to get what it is that you want out of life. Okay. But we also have the power to bring in anything we don't want as well. So just remember that whatever your mind is thinking is becoming a timeline. All right, so the mediumship energy, people's psychic ability is going to be shooting straight up. Okay, so you're going to be communicating with the spirit world, the spirit world communicating with you. So this is going to be all the time. It's like you'll ask a question in your mind and it will be answered. Sometimes it's like that answer comes to you and you go, I didn't even ever learn that. How did I know that? And but they do. Spirit guides, they know. Okay, you're going to be at a crossroads. There's going to be a lot of people who are watching this, may not even be just Sagittarians, who are having to make some very hefty choices, I'm going to say, choices that are going to be painful, and you're worried about it hurting the people that you love. In order to find your happiness, sometimes, it's going to upset people. And unfortunately, we do get to these stages in our life. But this is where the challenge comes in. This is where the challenge comes in. So, yeah. There is a blessing coming to you. So if anybody's looking for love, then I'm going to say they're on their way. All right. You have been manifesting. You've told the universe exactly the type of person that would suit you by your thoughts. So keep thinking along those terms. All right. And visualize them literally blending into your world, because it's time now. It is. I'm seeing training courses, learning and development. I'm not just seeing that for Sagittarians. I'm seeing that in a general way. I feel as if there's more people who are going to be learning about, various different topics. Okay, more studying, more development. Okay, in all areas. This is the balance of your life, getting to that balance. Again, we've got the Wheel of Fortune twice now. Okay, with two different decks. The Wheel of Fortune. There's a tearful character going to be around you. That person is going to need some tender loving care, TLC, but they also need to be listened to. There's a child out there that needs you to listen. Okay, try not to dismiss what they're saying. Listen to them. They are trying to tell you something. Okay, it's important. Okay, don't back away. Really take notice. It's important. Okay, so there you go. That's what I got for Sagittarius. Let us look at, this is Vera's sign now. So this is Aries. Let's go down to Aries. Okay. All right, over to Vera. All right.
Here we go again, but this time for Aries, and I'm Aries, so I'm really curious what the cards want to show all the Aries people. And I feel that the cards that I'm pulling are not just for the beginning, middle, and the end of the week. It's basically spread out evenly over the week. So the card that speaks to you most in the beginning of the week is then for you for the beginning of the week. So if that card is at last part, that doesn't matter. It's about they want to show you all the kind of stuff. Ooh, even for Aries, I got a card. Oh, that one needs out. And that one's out. Funny, because I got a card that I had in one of the previous ones. So that's funny that this basically starts off for Aries. And I have to say, before I show the card, now that I've stepped out of my, basically knocked all the cords out of me from my ex, I have a new life ahead of me. One I can present myself as who I am. No longer taking no for an answer or shut your mouth kind of answers. But that takes a lot of courage. So basically, presenting yourself to the world. What, yeah, courage arises when you step over fear. And I did step over fear. And I don't know whether there are any others out there that have stepped over, because you can have a lot of fear, so it could be multiple steps. But when you step over the fear, you feel the courage to really present that light within you, who you are. And all of a sudden, the things you want to say come out of your mouth instead of, oh, I don't want to deal with it. Because when you've had so much going on with a lot of stuff, it's not just your system that's in survival mode, but your brain using every little bit of fuel you have basically to scan around. Where's the danger? Where's this? Where's it? It has no energy left to do the things you loved to do and would want to do. So if you keep, say you're looking at something, you're holding a card, you're reading the card, and think, let me do this. And you look at the clock and it's 12 hours later. That's your brain not having enough energy to make that switch. It'll come. Because when that fear, when you're able to get over the fear and the courage comes in, your brain needs less energy to scan the area, so it can redirect the energy to the things that are important for you. And understand, no matter what you're going through or on what level you are for your healing, have faith that this always happens. Your life plan is unfolding as it should. Wait a minute. Again, let me see if it wants to focus. There it goes. So your life plan is unfolding as it should. So when you feel like I'm moving forward, you're throwing back into that seat. And I'm saying it the hard way. It's not safe yet to move forward to the point where you want to be because you're forgetting some steps. It takes so much effort to get out of that seat, to do the next thing, that they basically say, no, you're not ready. You're forgetting all the steps in between. Because when you're there and ready to go, you just stand up and here I am. Doesn't matter. I don't care what that person thinks. I don't care what they say. And you just continue with what you do. You feel them. You see them. You feel the negative thoughts because they saw you as that person that needs to be manipulated because they think they need to tell you how to live your life. But then all of a sudden it doesn't bother you. But it does need healing because they don't understand it. And you just keep going, presenting who you are. You're not taking bullshit anymore. But that takes time and careful processing. And trust that when you need it most, that thing, like a reel or a message or a picture with text on it that shows that you think, oh my God, that's exactly what I'm dealing with. And what I do with those things, when I have it, I store it for example, on my phone or on your computer with the intention that it keeps connecting with you when you need it. You don't even ever have to look at it, but it's there. You're pulling that in that energy. Now, a lot of people are taught the opposite way. But it's so important to put it in the right perspective. When you heal yourself, you heal the world. Heal yourself to heal the world. Now, you're in the center. You're spraying it out. Now, keep in mind, so many living in fear, being gaslighted by whatever. When you find a way to heal yourself, you can share it without talking to anyone and spread it out. For me, I've set with my dog the intention. We're gonna bring harmony and peace among the animals in his town, among the dogs. It'll take some process. And I don't care what the owners of those dogs think, but the way they are at it, using their dog to basically ridicule a person, tell them that they're, because Marley is reactive, but not to the dog, not to a nice person. Keep that in mind. This can also be for you as person, because dogs are very connected to the person, but to the thoughts and the negative energy of the person. So when you walk around, keep that in mind. When you feel yourself, just spread out. Someone doesn't say a word to you. Have a nice day. Good night. Goodbye. See you next time. It doesn't matter. Or just bye. Because we need to get that back in the world. Instead of people fearing anyone that says something to another person, that's a no-go. So let's start that chain. And Aries are strong for it, but this is for everyone. Just say hi to a person. Even if they respond in a bad way, or you get told to, I'm not going to. I wish that person all the best and all the love. You can take it or you can't. I don't care. This is also for person, not only for the animals. So that's what I got.
Oh, that's a beautiful message. Thank you, Vera. That's really lovely. Love
Thank
that.
you.
Look what Linda's just put here. So I am going to be adopting a cute, cuddly 1-year-old kitty in January. Feeling so very blessed, excited. A beautiful woman who rescued it, and I am becoming close friends. It is meant to be. So happy for you, Linda. So happy. Yeah.
And Linda had to wait for it for a long time.
Yeah.
It was a long time wish.
Yeah.
So that is basically telling everyone you have a wish. It keeps running away from you,
Yeah.
but don't forget, it's not running away for you. It's waiting for the right moment to fulfill your wish.
Yeah. It is. It is. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Let's see what I get um for Aries, isn't it? So thank you, Linda. Aries. Okay, so Aries, what I'm seeing for you is lots of spiritual lessons this week. Okay, you're going to find yourself doing some spiritual teaching. You're going to find kind of that kind of energy of balance. You're going to get the energy that you are not looking at, not looking behind you, not looking at the past. You're going to be looking at the future with a very positive energy. And this is all going to be what you're teaching others. Okay, it's going to be very much very clear. Expectations that you've had for yourself or other people have had for you, you're going to be kinder to yourself. It's no good setting your expectations too high when all it's going to do is emotionally beat you up. Okay, that's not going to help you at all, and your inner child will just feel as though, you know, they're rejected again. You know, they're not able to they're not able to meet that, so that therefore they're a bad person. Okay, be careful what you expect of others as well. So not only yourself, but of so expectations. Just do your best. That's all you can ever do in every situation. Okay, and please start to remember that. Please be, you know, kind to yourself. Okay. Independence. There's a lot of independent energy, independent thinking right now. There's going to be such a huge new lot of people going self-employed. Self-employment is going to really rise very high. Okay, and this may be people who are going to find another job in addition to their normal job. Maybe some people will be leaving a job and actually going for it. But I can see that they're giving me redundancy for somebody. Somebody will be kind of like facing redundancy and thinking, oh no, this is terrible news. And I'm going to tell you right now, it's not. It's not terrible news at all. There's going to be a huge change in your life for the better. You're going to be lifted out of a lot of stress. And you know, when you don't realize how stressed you were until you actually take yourself out of it. Okay, and that's when you go, oh wow, okay. So you'll know. All right, you will know. Fun love as well. They're showing me being up for lots of inner child work. Okay, lots of laughter, lots of crazy energy. People no longer taking everything so seriously. Okay, this is going to be a real. It's like cleansing of the aura, if you like, cleansing of your auric field, cleansing of, you know, the stress that you keep carrying around with you. The dark ones, that's what they want. They want you to be stressed. They want you to be worried. The last thing they want around you is the positivity. It's like, well, they don't know how to handle that. Okay, so so keep that energy. That doesn't mean not taking your problems seriously. That doesn't mean that at all. But you will find, living in that law of attraction energy, problem meets a solution every single time. So it's quite good. You're ready to fight for your beliefs. You're ready to fight for what it is that you've decided, what it is that you've kind of said, okay, I've made my decision and this is what I'm going to do, or I've made my decision, this is what I want. It's not going to please everybody. Unfortunately, there will be people who may feel hurt or pain by your decision and what you're doing. But you are putting yourself first, and this is all that you've ever needed to do. Okay, in life, sometimes we delay finding that happiness within our own lives because we feel that, you know, we make excuses. Oh, but this person can't handle me making that decision right now, or what will the company do if I leave them? You know, they won't be able to continue, or, you know, there's always a way that we feel that we shouldn't be doing, you know, chasing our own dreams for whatever reason. Well, those are going to be out the window, and there's going to be such a huge blessing energy that is going to be coming forward. Okay, and I feel as if this is for Aries, but it's also this is talking about a general kind of reading as well for others as well. It's time to be selfish, and remember, being selfish is not a bad word. Being selfish is sometimes understanding that we have to be true to ourselves. We have to honor ourselves, and put our own happiness first, and that is going to be something that is going to be coming up for Aries plus other people as well. So there you go. That is what I get for lovely Aries. So I'm going to go back to the chat for a little bit. Want to come in for the chat, Vera? Yeah? Okay, so let's take that one off there and bring in Vera. Hey.
I needed to, Ellie.
Yeah?
I now know why those messages were so not completely unlike me, but still a little unlike me. Marley just came to me. He looks
Yeah.
at me. He blessed the cards a couple of times,
Yeah.
and some of it comes from him. He's talking through me.
That's nice. He's your totem animal, your power animal. So yeah, he's it's good. Yeah, that's lovely. So does anybody here in the chat have a power animal, have a totem animal, one that they really blend with and they feel completely aligned with? Just out of interest, where did we get to in the chat? Let's go back here. There's Frank Sinatra. There you go. Greg's still in the chat. Hello, my love. That's lovely. Yeah, Frank Sinatra theme song. So there we go. Drew said, "Great advice for all." And so Sharon's Ali, 2026 will be exactly what we believe. So believe, be live in all the positive, and leave the rest behind, or let the angels take care of it. Yeah, you see, sometimes they say forgive, and they say you can't move forward unless you forgive. Now, I'm going to say that there are some things that people do to people, and they are not easy to forgive. They're not easy, and I do believe that you can sometimes then give it over to the angels if you can't do it, okay? And you can say, I'm just resting that with karma and letting that deal with it, and then releasing it. The thing you don't want to do is to carry it with you. Just what I mean, carry with you all the pain, hurt, and anger. Okay, that is no good. All right, so it might not be the end result of being able to forgive a person for all that they've done, but it's definitely a way forward. Okay, so yeah, spending of money, very honest. Yeah, it is. That everyone's got the Five of Pentacles all the time. So hello, Chris. Good to see you, Chris. Here we are, Linda. So Linda's an Aries as well. Brain has been info overloaded for me. Not very high energy lately. I get you, Linda.
Give it time. Just give it time.
Mm-hmm. And we wish you an amazing new year as well. Yes, we do. We do. So we've got a New Year's show coming up, New Year's Eve show. So that is New Year. I think we're going to be starting about 10 p.m. Eastern. Okay, that will be about 3 a.m. the UK time. So that's going to be a good start for me. Desiderata, it may not be clear to you yet, but the universe is unfolding as it should. I love that. You know, Desiderata, I had a cousin who died in a house fire, bless her heart. And that is one of her things that she used to print out and speak of, Desiderata. And she's now in the spirit world. And I very rarely ever talk about her. So here's to you, Karen. Here's to you, love. Yeah, lots of energy. Mm. She was around my age, a little bit older. Bless her. So, Luca Music, Love and Light. Trump is freeing humanity from the dark. Absolutely. And I do not understand how other people can't see that. How do people not see what is really happening? I just don't get it. I really
Because
don't.
they feel that's why all those TV shows and movies were about. They think it only happens in movies and it doesn't happen in real life.
Yeah.
And fear to believe it's true is a big one.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I find it funny. A lot of my cards are going about that fear.
Yeah. There's always a theme that runs with these readings for
Yeah.
sure. So thank you, Luca Music. Thank you for that. So Drew, thanks, Ali. Will be a wild ride. I feel sensing a lot of transmuting will take place, but that's what we're here for. Absolutely truth there. Oh, thanks, Greg, too. So I'm going to be, oh yeah, we've done that for Linda. I'm so happy for Linda there. I've tried to put the timestamps here. I don't know if they're going to work or anything, if people click on them. I don't know, but I thought I'd try it. Good things are happening. Trusting both sides. All sides are waking up to what's good for all. Yeah, I mean, Trump has had to play some of the villain roles as well. He's not completely squeaky clean there, but he's never ever said he is. You know, he himself said, "I don't even know if I'll get into heaven." He said, "That's what he said." Um, you know, out of all the good things, he is saving the babies and saving the children from the dumbs, and that's the biggest thing for me. Always about the children. So, absolutely. For sure. So Linda said, I have angel bumps all through me as I did when I met the woman. Yeah. So I posted photos of my new to be fur baby on my page. I'll have to have a look. That's really lovely. Okay, thanks for saying. Appreciate that. We are our own saviors in many ways, so we better get it together in harmony and unity. Drew, yeah. Oh, Ali's rocking. Please send us some healing. Thank you. Yeah, it's coming on. What's good for all is good for me, but what's good for me, many not good for all others. Woodchuck. Healing vibrations your way. Thank you. So Lisa said she has a very large grey wolf.
Well, that's most likely why we feel connected, Lisa.
Yeah.
And I've had years ago when I was walking my previous Bernese Mountain Dog, Benji, I came across a footprint of a wolf, just one, way bigger than my hand, on my path. Just one. And I knew it was a wolf because of the way Benji responded. But it was also how I got protected in my other area I lived in. And I know it was a really big gray wolf. I heard him. and I felt him.
Yeah, yeah. There's a lot of totem animals coming out now. A lot of people are resonating with that.
Well,
Linda said, I felt one of my cats that I lost in 2021 on my chest last week.
and
That's
I
saying that your cat says it's okay for the new one to come.
I was about to say that, Ellie.
I thought you would. Yeah, good. Yeah. Mm.
Greg had it about the woodchuck.
I know that's an old post. I don't know why he's saying woodchuck. I've no idea where the woodchuck thing comes from.
No, but he said it in the bedroom. Woodchucks are often considered symbols of hard work, perseverance, and self reliance. They are known for their ability to dig deep burrows and tunnels, symbolizing the importance of inner exploration and introspection. In Native American cultures, woodchucks are associated with the earth element and are seen as guardians of the land. And there's a lot more, but that will take a little bit
So
too
that's
much.
your totem animal, my love. Yeah. Oh, I don't quite know what mine is. It's 4:30, Vera. 5:30 for you, Vera. What's going on? Terrible. Terrible. Okay, we're going to move forward. Okay, and we will come back to the chat in a minute. All right, so let's go Aquarius now. All right, so for you, Vera. So
Let's see.
we're going to have to move on a bit quicker, but that's okay. You're still going to get wonderful readings from us, guys.
Well, Aquarius, 29th of December to the 4th of January. Let's see what they want us to. Oh, they keep coming together, the first two. Ooh, Sagittarius. That one wanted out. That's a theme card, last one I pulled. So, Sagittarius. The first card that got out, it says natural healing powers. And I wanted to say for a lot of, but I hear screaming in my ear, all Aquarius have natural healing powers. So, which can also be dangerous because if you project, for example, anger or frustration to someone, they will feel it and they'll act out on it. You might not even realize you've sent it out, especially when you're not fully aware about those abilities. Then it can be an overwhelming strength that you send out and you talk to that person, and then all of a sudden that person is angry at you. They don't know why, they don't know what happened, but it's because of a projection. Now, when you think about that, you have that natural healing power within you. You're born with it. You've used it all your life, unknowingly, and some knowingly. So let's start. When you start to put that in a bubble or use it as a roadmap, as a guide to change how you send out that healing energy. Because the healing you do for yourself, the minute you feel comfortable about that part you started to heal, take others within that healing. And if you're angry about a person because of what they've said or about something in the past, make it a in a way that when you feel you need to vent, turn away from that person, turn your back, then send it. Because you not want to send it to the person, but ask the universe first. Let them know it's venting. I need to get it off the chest so that when you turn around, it's out, all that anger is out, and you can talk to that person calmly, because that's talking calm to someone is is a part of healing. Keep in mind, when you're on that journey to get control over your healing powers, we have this card, and it says spirit healers and helpers are with you. That's a powerful number card, 11. So say yes to that healing in your power you have, and trust that the spirit healers are there, basically guiding you the way to do that in a different way. And those that already getting there are understanding that they have that power. Now, it does not have to be Reiki, but just by talking to someone, letting them vent is also a way of helping to heal another, which gives you a good feeling because you feel useful, and that comes back to you. Now, again, for a lot of you, it's challenging because so many healers, natural healers, have been ridiculed, vivid imagination. It's not real. You have to step over that fear of presenting yourself, because it arrives. Courage arrives when you step over that fear. So try to step over all that conditioned belief that you feel nothing, you don't matter, you're not. It's just conditioned because they don't understand what it feels like to heal from within, even when you don't know it. You might put a hand on an animal that is stressed, they calm down. That is a sign of healing power. Keep that in mind. And that's what I got for Aquarius.
Perfect. Thank you, Vera. Thank you. Okay. So, Aquarius. Okay. They're giving me the number 9 for some reason. So, number 9, and that to me, number means you've nearly made it. You've nearly got what it is that you need. Don't stop now. There may be a last minute obstacle. There may be something that is blocking your way, and you feel as if you haven't got enough strength to get past it. The message to you is you will and you can. All right, just if it's meant to be, it's going to happen. All right, so you haven't got this far for no reason. All right, it's coming. So Aquarius. Now I've got my son-in-law, Craig is Aquarius, and they were looking at this perfect home, and it was on a farm, this home, and they absolutely love farm life and everything. And then when they were looking around it, they fell in love with it, and it was basically given to the other family that looked around it because they had one less dog and because they had one less child, and it's like that's the only reason why they didn't get it. And I was adamant that this was going to fall through, and that they were going to be given the offer. It's going to be absolutely fine, and I've had to stick with it. So I've no idea where it is, where the energy is on that. But as soon as Vera was doing the reading, it came to me again, stand by your reading, Ali, on Aquarius on that. So if that resonates with anybody else, about moving and getting what it is, getting the property that they want, I've got the Fool card, which means sudden happenings, something happening quickly, okay, and having to move quickly. And I do see that. So make sure that if you do want to move, that you've got everything ready and in alignment, okay, because when it does happen, it will be quick. There's a lot of inspiration energy that is going to be happening around you, Aquarius people. So you're going to be very intuitive for other people. So it can be that somebody's giving you a problem, that they've got in their life, and straight away you channel through a reason, how to get out of it, or a message about that. Okay, and it's like, well, where did that come from? So it's like your psychic powers and your intuition is really going to be ramping up. Okay, and you're going to be noticing a lot of changes, and this is going to be happening especially around not really very spiritual people. Some of these people are going to be very much 3D, okay, and they're going to be going through and getting the answers to things that they have no idea. It's like, where did that come from? So watch out for that, because that might be one of your your partners, or a family friend or something like that, and you're going to be laughing, thinking, yeah, you're spiritual, you're spiritually aligned right now. They're asking you this week, Aquarius, to take leadership. Okay, so take leadership on what it is that you need, what it is that you want. Take leadership. It's not time to drag your feet or lollygag around. It's time for you to focus on your target and literally go for it. They're also asking you to decide who you're going to go, who is going to come with you on your journey through 2026. There are some people who are going to be moving to the side and going off on their own. Okay, so there is going to be new beginnings, a lot of for Aquarians. So this can be yourself, or it can be somebody connected to you in the family. Okay, but I do see, in a it's clearing out the old and going on to a new journey. They're also showing me somebody who is dumping down their drama onto you, or dumping down their drama onto somebody else, and you are absolutely sick and tired of it. You can't keep hearing this over and over. You can't keep having this same kind of heaviness. Okay, and I can see that when somebody dumps down drama, there's a two ways of looking at this. There's some people who it's genuine, absolutely genuine, absolutely, but there are other people who just enjoy moaning. They just enjoy the drama of being in the drama. And it's the same thing every month. Okay, same thing reoccurring every month. So I do see that, there are some people who you are going to be drifting away from because you can't keep getting involved. And there's other people who, just genuinely do need help. Okay, you've been feeling stuck. You've been feeling as though, well, which way do I get unlocked? How do I unlock myself to go where I want to go and what I want to do? How do I do it? So watch out for the signs the universe are going to be showing you. They're going to be literally lighting up your way, okay, as you go forward. The Sun card, happiness, brightness, everything good. There is somebody who's moving. There is movement, energy, changing of boxes, changing of locations. Okay. And emotionally, it may be there's a bit of sadness involved with this moving forward, but it is for the best. Okay, it really is. There's a lot of positivity coming from that. So anyway, that's what I get for Aquarius. We're going on to Gemini. Okay, and remember, this is the 29th through to the 4th of January 2026. Okay, here's Vera.
Hey, for a Gemini. I almost wanted to say Aquarius. This is for Gemini for 29th of December to the 4th of January. Oh, they're getting a little bit sticky. But that's okay. Oh, that one. Okay. So let's see what messages the healing spirits have for Gemini. That one wants out, and that one wants out. So, for Gemini, they want you to know, and you may have been procrastinating for some, but they want you to know, look at that, all those leaves coming from the fingers, like you're spreading out your wings, your branches. And it says it's time to move forward. So, for those that have done all the work, it's time. And I feel, when I think about it, some are thinking, yeah, I want to move forward, but yeah, it's new territory. And some people are meant to walk paths nobody walked before. So it's a challenge, but I want to basically challenge you to start moving forward. Now, don't think about a huge jump. Moving forward can be just have a hair thickness. Move forward every time. Basically, crawling forward is also moving forward. So, obstacles you feel of moving forward, it's to overcome, you first have to climb. Now, when you've been in time of healing and all kinds of things and thinking about what you want to do, you've been maybe feeling like you're in a hole. So how can you move forward if you're banging those walls? So you have to climb up out of it to overcome. So that's how you can start to move forward. So visualize you climbing out to the world and start to move forward. And I want to also say, keep in mind, success isn't what you have, it's what you do with what you have. So, for example, if you have the capacity to talk someone to a more positive outlook, send it out to them. Use it. If you have been practicing guitar or piano, now you can cover now songs from other people. Or within that, with that music instrument, you can also send out the healing to people, to pull them into the music so their bodies start to resonate, to feel happy again. Or they might not show it, but that's what you have, like that Say that guitar. You can talk to them. That's how you use the thing you have to help others. That's what I got for Gemini.
Thank you. Thank you, Vera. Okay, so I had to put a shawl on. It's so cold here, and I'm having to keep the window open for the cat. And yeah, it's 42 F here, 42 Fahrenheit. So it's not nice. Okay, let me have a little look and see what I get for Geminis. Okay, Geminis, we've got the Hermit card alongside the Emperor. Okay, so there is definitely some talk and some discussions about homes, living arrangements, and I can hear somebody talking about you know, somebody who might be getting older and they're needing more help around the house. They're needing to maybe step up and do more, you know, nurturing and looking after of somebody in need. Okay, and I can hear a conversation that's going back and forth. Okay, and I feel that Spirit want to say it shouldn't be passing the buck to somebody else all the time. It should be, let's see what we can do, because there's always something that any individual can do, even if it's taking on phone calls, you know, twice a day, okay, to make sure that that person is okay, to make sure that person has got everything they need, okay, and delegate, you know, what is needed. So I can see this about somebody's father, but also that might be also to do with other relatives as well. But that obviously isn't for everybody, but I'm definitely being shown that for someone listening. It may not even be a Gemini here, but maybe whoever's watching. Okay, so I'm also feeling as though there is a fatherly character who is being too strict. Okay, I'm feeling this this masculine energy being too overpowering, and their overpowering nature is actually pushing everybody that they actually care about or who care about them, pushing them out, pushing them to their limits. Okay, and it's not a good fit. Okay, sometimes people get on better when there is, you know, strong words exchanged, when somebody kind of takes over and takes charge and takes the power over, and that's all fine. But there are a lot of times that no, that doesn't work with everybody. One size does not fit all when it comes to discipline. Okay, they're talking about shielding somebody as well from this energy. Okay, so being talked to in a certain way isn't making sense to them. On a brighter note, there feels like the inner child energy needs to come out and play, and as much as you possibly can, be an inner child in this world. Sometimes where we have to be in 3D a lot of the time. Try and do everything as if you was a child, looking through a child's eyes, and trying to be in that fun energy. Okay, it's really quite important to do that. They are saying it's time for you to stand up for yourself. It's time for you to say, no, don't talk to me like that, please. You know, it's not a nice way of being spoken to. Okay, but no hiding behind another person, hoping that they're going to deal with the problem, that they're going to stand up for you. Because I feel that the lessons that you're needing to learn, especially this week, Geminis, is about your voice, and it's about saying no. It's about saying, I'm not happy. It's about saying, you know, you've taken advantage of me. You know, please don't do that. Okay, you can say it in a jokey way and say, who do you think you are doing that? Or, being in a funny way. You can do it in a funny way. It doesn't always have to be, start an argument off for, for that reason. I'm seeing summer holidays, okay, and I'm seeing somebody wanting to book a certain holiday and they can't for some reason. For some reason, it's slipped through their fingers. They're not able to get it. They're not able to get what they want, okay. But I will say that the universe has something even better planned, okay, for you. So, it might seem as if, all your hopes have been dashed, but it's going to be okay. I see there is also going to be some changes in the summer. Okay, this feels as if changes in the summer, and this is for people who have been waiting for healing or waiting for to be helped. So they've told me there's going to be, so perhaps this is a global prediction as well. There's going to be something, a healing element that is going to come into play for a lot of people who have ailments. And it's going to be a breakthrough in the healing process. And that is coming up in the summer of this year. So that will be June, July, August time. Okay, so yeah, they give me further ahead. So there you go. That's what I got for Geminis. We're going to go on to Libra. Okay, and back over to Vera. Okay.
Yay. Libra. Let's see. Oh, I got the cards mixed up in the wrong way. That's okay. Libra, let's see what the healing spirits have in store for Libra from the 29th of December to the 4th of January. That's the first one. Oh, some cards are coming back. So I love that. So, the healing spirits ask you to don't fear the change, embrace it and grow. When you feel you're going through stages of healing or whatever, and it makes you nervous because it is new. You know how an embrace of someone can help you. Now, when you feel a little bit of fear about the change, put those arms around it, hug it, because that helps to expand and make you feel comfortable with the change. So they basically ask you, don't fear the change because changes are good. And they tell me it's about breaking free of the conditioned way of living. And again, this one comes back. So, and I have to say this, hug yourself. Hug that inner self. Hug who you are. Embrace it. Feel it. Because, again, they advise heal yourself to heal the world. And you don't have to wait until you are fully healed. Every time you have a step that you've healed, you're allowed to share that with someone that might just need that bit of reassurance. I will make it. I'll get through it. She got a step further, or he grew in what their healing path, by feeling more comfortable to express themselves. So share that, because heal yourself to heal the world is very powerful. You don't need others to heal you, because everyone has their own journey, their own healing journey. When you respect another person's own healing journey, you might put some seeds in, just for planting. They have to embrace it, nourish it, to let it grow. You can do that. You most likely, Libras, get people on your path that say that one thing that makes you think, I can use that. It makes sense to me. It resonates. Helping you basically remove that barrier a bit further away from you so you have time to walk up to the barrier to be able to push it further and further. Because Libra, and I hear the words, your healing spirits, I look at that, and it states under it, always in motion. It's like you can't sit still, even though you might sit still on the couch. Still, your energy is motion. Still, you're thinking about things you want to do and are doing, or how to improve something you were doing. You think, it didn't work the way it wanted. Again, don't fear change. Embrace it, grow, heal yourself, because it could be that you're stuck on that part of the thing you were doing, knowing it's not working anymore. That's emotion you'll always have. You're always analyzing the things that you do. Don't fear the change. Heal yourself to heal the world, because you're always in motion. That's what I got for the Libras.
Thank you, Vera. Thank you. All right, so this is my love. This is Greg's, isn't it? He's Libra, and this is for all you Libras out there. I think I've got Libra rising as well. Okay, so 29th of December through to the 4th of Jan. So this is for next week. We have issues with a car. I hate to say this because I know there has been issues with Greg's car, but I do see issues with car, issues with transport, issues with going somewhere. Okay, and they're asking you to double check everything, look at things, and just do the minor little checks are going to alleviate the big problem. That's what they said to me. Okay. So trust is going to be tested this week. So what does your inner voice say to you? What is it saying to you about a certain person? What does it say about a certain situation? You know, some sort of scenario that comes up this week. You're automatically feeling very different. You're feeling as if, you know, you're not the same person, you know, as other people. You're trying to, you know, convince yourself, yeah, we're all the same, but you think about things differently. You look at things differently. You analyze things differently, and sometimes you can't work people out. Okay, it's always been a bit of a mission. Okay, as well, and so sometimes your trust energy sometimes is being tested. Okay, that you are, you know, your radar is off, or is it theirs off? Okay, because something's not quite right. Okay, and the message is you're correct. Okay, it doesn't matter if other people are saying one thing, you know, you're saying another. There is a situation about a person maybe that you don't get on very well with, or you're not connecting with, maybe that you're wary of that person, and yet other people are saying no, they're perfectly good, they're okay, and you're picking up not. Okay. Mission Impossible. So I can hear that music going for Mission Impossible. There is something that you're kind of wanting to get sorted out and cleared up, but you can't see a way out at the moment. They're saying you've seen the light, you've seen the way forward. All you have to do now is to carry on, keep doing what you're doing. Okay, it's all in the hashtags. I don't know what they mean by that, but anyway, it's all in the hashtags. But yeah, they're saying that there is a crossroads time to do with your financial and your ambition journey, and it's all gonna go ahead and happen perfectly. Okay, this is the way forward. All right, yeah, way forward to money. There you go, Ten of Pentacles. That's where the money is, and that's it. It's all good. Okay, so that's what I get for Libras. Okay, because of time, otherwise we're only halfway through. This is gonna be another, we can't do another 2 hours. We just can't. So we're gonna have to speed things up a little bit. So this is the water signs now. The water sign. So that is Scorpio first. Okay, so let's bring in Vera for the water signs. There we go, lovely.
Thank you. Okay, Scorpio. I will speed it up. I'm gonna shuffle in a different way, get the cards in a different way. I still get the good cards out. So for Scorpio, 29th of December to the 4th of January. Ooh, I love it when some cards just keep coming back. So for Scorpios, the first card, and I love the colors on it, your soul will find those you're meant to experience life with. So if you feel disconnected, not knowing where to go, have faith. Trust that your soul will find those you're meant to experience life with. Real life, the way you're meant to live, to feel respected, to feel basically, I matter. I belong here. This feels good. It makes me vibrant. And if you don't know where you're going, keep in mind the light in you can lead the way. So, it might be weak in the beginning when you start to focus. I trust the light is leading my way because it takes training, it takes trust, but it can lead you the way. Keep that in mind. There are small steps. Eventually, it goes bigger. People ask you, well, what are your future plans? I have no idea. I'll see what comes on my path, and then, or which path will be revealed in front of me when I'm ready for it. Trust it, because that road, even if you have a crossing of 1,000 different roads you can pass, the one you're meant to go in will be lit up, and you just start walking. And I feel some will do this with very shaky legs, but trust it. Just keep moving in that direction. And again, this card, keep that in mind. To overcome, you first have to climb. So take those steps, walk, keep moving, small steps, and eventually you'll get there. Trust the process. Trust that what is meant for you will be on your path, even if you think you're already there. There might be a big, big change soon, because 2026 is going to be a whole different year. That's what I got.
Thank you. Thank you. So this is my daughter, Rhiannon. So this is for you, my darling, and for all the other Scorpios out there. Okay, so yeah, big changes. Absolutely, I see this for sure. You've got one of the cards that is the biggest change you can get card. So totally see that. You've been feeling a little bit kind of overwhelmed. There's been a lot of pressure on your shoulders, and I'm speaking for Scorpios. A lot of people have been feeling this way, obviously because of Christmas. A lot of people, it is a very harsh time, okay, of being overwhelmed. But they are saying through all of the chaos that has been happening, okay, around you and in your life, all of the chaos, there has been a new beginning energy come from it. New decisions about shaking things up, moving things in a different direction, doing things differently, okay, making life easier, okay, somehow, doing what's needed. And I can see that this is going to make a big difference in your life. It's going to make you feel as if you're more empowered, and you're more ready to move on, okay, in a more controlled way. It's like a runaway snowball that's been gaining momentum, and you feel as if you've been running in front of it, and you're going to crush you. Okay, that is, imagine that you're now kind of have a tractor who can slow this down now, okay, because of the decisions that you're making. It's about simplifying your life. It's about changing and looking at the options that you have, even though you thought that there weren't any. It's like, okay, now I'm making those different changes. And it's about playtime as well, bringing in playtime, happiness, okay? Not sacrificing your own happiness for the sake of other people all the time. Not to say you don't do it sometimes, but not all the time, okay? Walking on eggshells around another person to try not to upset them, but feeling as if you've got to get things off your chest, okay? Well, that is coming too. And it's okay sometimes that we have to be harsh and speak our truth. It's okay. All right. There's an important meeting coming up next week, linking to your future and the future of the people that you love. And that meeting is going to be a good meeting. Okay. So there you go. That's what I get for Scorpios. All right. We're going to move on and go to Pisces. Okay. So here comes our Vera for Pisces. Oh, sorry.
That's okay. That's okay. Just needed something. I've now switched to another deck. Let's see if it can get it more bright. Messages from the Spirits of Nature Oracle. My guide told me I needed to switch. So this is for Pisces from the 29th of December to the 4th of January. Ooh. A beautiful bright card, by the way. So, beginning of the week, the first card that came out, it's going to be, and it says, Dandelion Healing. Now, this is not a time of the year to find them, but, oh, they tell me, think about all those seeds. When you blow against it, it represents what you do. you blow against it and all the seeds spread around. You're at the center of it. You are blowing your love, your healing energy. And by sending it out, you're also dispersing the things you do no longer need, which represents healing yourself. Now, I talked about blowing against it, but wind represents movement. So sometimes you just have to stand in the wind to feel that movement and let that wind visualize as a visualization. When you're standing in the wind, arms wide, maybe even your jacket up, leaning against the wind, and let that wind cleanse you. Let it in your mind blow through you and blow everything that doesn't deserve you, to take it with you. Let nature take care of it. You feel more energized because a good wind is refreshing, but it also represents movement. So keep that dandelion in line in your mind. Wind blows all those seeds around, which is very important at the moment to let people know they're loved, that they're gonna be okay, everything is fine. Now you might think the last card is horrible and they can do horrible things. Hurricane, centered. So imagine yourself standing at the center of the hurricane, representing when all hell breaks loose. That whirlwind, like everyone all of a sudden are like, oh my God, it's happening. And you standing as a Pisces person in the middle of the hurricane, centering everyone that want to be saved, you can pull them in to the center, invite them in. Listen, when you move in with me, I know what's going on. I can help you get through this until that hurricane has no more power and comes to a calm, peaceful end. That's what I got for Pisces.
Thank you. I got cream all over my hands where I was putting some.
And then I was,
You did, and I was. It's okay.
but
We were all right. We're professionals. We're professionals. Oh,
yeah, well, with this dandelion, I immediately thought about you and your health.
oh yeah, yeah. I love yellow. Yellow's my favorite color. Yeah, yeah.
So you're gonna be a big center point in that hurricane that's going loose. And I hear the words in January of 2025,
Oh,
26.
that'd be wonderful. Yes, yes, definitely. Thank you. All right. Cheers, Vera.
Was it short enough?
If it gets, yeah, that's perfect. If it gets too late for you, you tell me though, won't you? Okay.
I'm still feeling energized, Ellie.
Okay. Good. Good.
So
Oh, sorry. Sorry. What?
it tells me where my fatigue came from.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. For sure. Yeah. Oh. Right. So Pisces. Okay. So this is for me and my mama. So this is for me and my mum. Pisces. So they're talking about wishes. Okay. Please don't stop wishing. Keep those wishes clean and clear for clean. That's funny. Yeah, keep them clean. Keep them. It's like they get muddied up. Okay, sometimes our wishes. That's what they're showing me. Where it's like we then think, we can't follow our dreams and our wishes because it might upset someone else, or because it's not the same wish as other people that you love has got. In which case, you then dampen down your dreams, or you're, somehow, going to muddy it up. So they're saying, please don't follow your dreams, and you can add on to your dream that your dream is made happy by others as well. Okay, it's happy for everybody around you. The miracles happen. The universe brings us things to be thankful for. Okay, it will happen. Excuse me. The Hanged Man, everything is upside down at the moment. So they're saying the movie that we're watching unfold, with all of the celebrities that are going to be coming to their demise. Okay, there's going to be massive people being brought down by lawsuits. Okay, they choose now to give me my global predictions, don't they? So it's like I have to write this down. So yeah, the celebrities, this is going to have a knock-on effect to how people see the world. And I can see that there's going to be a little bit of anxiety energy, okay, going on. And that is going to show up in people's everyday lives. It's like, what is real, what is not real anymore. We've had to live by that. You've had to remember, most of us are actually living with PTSD. It's a post-traumatic stress disorder. We are living in that because of what we know has been going on in the background, with this spiritual war. We know this, and it is trauma. So please be kind to yourself. Okay, you're looking at things in the upside down way. Now, the program Stranger Things, funnily enough, is all linked with the upside down. And you see the upside down world, which is the same as this world, but it's just upside down and very dark and dingy. There's a lot of truth in these TV shows that have been coming out recently, and so watch and see the disclosure that is actually happening. The awakening is actually going on through movies, films, TV series. Okay, so yeah, it's very interesting. Unconditional love is here. So being able to love unconditionally to others, and as you're doing that, what you're doing is bringing it to you, because we get what we bring out. So you keep pushing out unconditional love, see it come back to you. Okay, and it might not come back to you from the same person that you're giving unconditional love. It might be, if it's a child, then obviously a child will give you that unconditional love, but not all the time. All right, so they can be selfish little buggers, children, but it will come back to you with a stranger in the street, or it come back to you in another way. Okay, so it's never for nothing. All right. Talking of those little buggers, it was my Logan, my grandson's 18th birthday, bless him, yesterday. God love him. So happy birthday for yesterday, Logie. I can't believe he's 18. I can't believe that, but yeah, bless him. You know what? I was walking into the restaurant and it was across a road, and I was in a lot of pain. I couldn't bring my walker because I knew the restaurant was very tight and there's no way I'd be able to get it through. It would be embarrassing trying to maneuver it. So I had to walk it. And without even thinking, my Logan said, "Do you want me to carry your handbag, Nan?" Now, an 18-year-old carrying his nan's handbag in the middle of the town centre, while I was, walking with two walking sticks to get across to the restaurant. tell me that that is not a usual teenager. They, especially a boy. So yes, he's. I'm very proud of him very much. It's just the energy about him. It's just lovely. So anyway, unconditional love. There is a lot of it out there. Grab some for yourself. Find a spiritual group. Find your tribe. That is going to be what is going to be happening in the new year. Lots more people are going to be finding their their happy place. I know a lot of you here on this chat have found your happy place. You found your emotional support team with you know the family in the chat, In5D family. Please don't forget that there is a Love Connections Facebook page for anybody who's looking for love. Okay, there's In5D Love Connections page. Okay, please reach out on there. There is going to be somebody who's crying wolf, okay, saying I'm ill, or I need you, I need you, I need you. And then when you drop everything and you go running to them, they don't need you. Be wary of that, because sometimes when you don't respond, that's when they actually absolutely do need you. So I know that's hard, you know, to see where you go. I've said to family, you know, or you know, and people, SOS. SOS means absolutely, I need you. 100%, I need you. SOS. So try and get that into your kind of energy levels so that people know the severity of your needs. Abundance is on its way, Pisces. Okay, financial abundance, keep visualizing it coming towards you. I've seen it in everybody's cards that I read. Abundance is in the future for everybody, so I do know that it may not be Nasara Jasara, might be, I don't know, but anyway, it is coming. There is a financial boost coming our way. Okay, and so that's what I get for Pisces. Okay, and we're going over now to Cancerians. Okay, and over to Vera.
Hello again. Ooh, they're getting feisty, guys. They're flying. They want to fly. So, Cancerians, from the 29th of December to 4th of January 20. I gotta show you before I shuffle the rest. I said the cards are flying. Look what came out. A butterfly. Okay, let's get the next one. Oh, there are. Okay, that one needed out too. That's why it jumped. So, for Cancerians. And I feel some have been doing a lot of work, inner work, basically rebuilding themselves, because to become such a beautiful butterfly, regeneration, it's like that cocoon you've been in. Some said, I feel trapped. Well, imagine a cocoon that will only open up when you're ready to fly. So it takes time. Spread it out until that cocoon is so tight. There's only one thing you can do: burst that cocoon. Then you need time to flap those wings to feel the freedom until their full capacity. And that goes on to the lotus, resurrection. A beautiful water plant. It's like that's not a part of you. You've been underwater, preparing yourself to become that beautiful flower that the lotus represents. It takes time, it takes effort, it takes a lot of work, but most important, nourishment. And I'm not talking about food. Like Ellie said, unconditional love. That's also nourishment. Because all these things, there's always one thing, even though you might not have known it. You might have. But this intuition, the owl that has an intuition to be at the right place at the right time, and sometimes they miss their target. Do they stop? They try again. Because their intuition is basically letting them know, just keep going. His one had been maybe a little bit too fast for you, too speedy. But spread that wings and look around. Feel. Because how do owls fly in the dark and find their prey? That is based on intuition, combination with the eyes, but the intuition comes first. Trust your instincts, trust your gut. Don't dismiss your gut feeling. When that says it's right, it's right. When it says it's not right, it's not right. That's what I got.
Thank you, Vera. Thank you. Okay, so this is for my eldest daughter. This is Meggie. So it's Meggie's son, Logan, whose birthday it was. So it was lovely yesterday. So they are talking about somebody who has been waiting for a baby, waiting to get pregnant. I feel as if they have been, it's a planned pregnancy and there's been a lot of wait. Okay. I do see 2026 being the year that, a baby comes into their life. Now, obviously, it's not going to be everybody. Okay. I wish it was. I wish it was everybody who wants a baby would receive one. I wish that would be the case. But this particular people I see, they've been waiting for a long time, okay, and all of a sudden it's going to be coming in. There's a lot of peace energy as well going to be around you. It's a feeling of stillness. It's a feeling of harmony and balance, okay, is coming in. And that hasn't been very balanced, okay. So it's poor Meggie. For Megan, she's got all the Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, Boxing Day, 1 day break, and then Logan's birthday, and then New Year, okay, and then she's got the 4th of January, which is Hallie's birthday. So she's got all the birthdays and Christmases all together. So I do feel for her. Yeah, there's the energy of change and tranquility, okay, after the change. So I do see, I feel, we've got this card, peace, making the most of the peace in between the busyness, okay, making the most of that. They're saying that somebody is blowing things out of proportion and taking things way out of context and way out of what's right and wrong. I feel as if it's a petty, silly argument that arises and should be dealt with in a light-hearted kind of like dismissive way, so that it doesn't get worse. I'm going to show you the cards that I have. This is the blowing out of proportion card. You can see there's a tiny little doggy here, and in the reflection, in the shadows, it's a big doggy, and this person standing with their back against the wall, and right next to it is communication. Okay, so with the right communication, this will not be blowing things out of proportion. It will all rest and be nothing to worry about. Okay. Yeah, it's like somebody making an announcement and they forget to say the end, the tranquility bit. There, things are kind of rising up. Temptation, letting go of, the cage that you've been in. There is definitely a need of getting together more often, okay, with family, friends, with people that you love and care about, okay. Otherwise, it's like if you don't, and if there's people out there that I know, especially America, I read for a lot of people in America, and the trouble with that is there isn't people who live just down the road who are spiritual or open-minded people, because it's so vast. So what is needed is to be around people online, to find your groups online. It's really important, and that way you can let yourself out of your kind of your cage there, so that you can be free to say what you want without the harsh judgment of others. There is somebody who's going to be meeting the love of their life, I feel, coming in this week as well. And I do see that this will be out of the blue, nothing happening, and boom, there it is. Okay, I do see that. I feel that there will be one slight complication, but that complication won't last very long. And then I've got that unconditional love feeling going on there. So so for in other terms, that could be meeting up with somebody who is going to be a very important part of your future, of your life. Okay, and that person is going to be settling into your close unit. Okay, so that's nice. Okay, so there you go for Cancerians. We're going to go back to the chat just quickly. Do you want to come in and chat with people, Vera? Yeah. Okay, so let's bring Vera in.
Of course, I want to be part of it.
And
when you come back on screen, wait a few seconds because it takes a few seconds before your mic is connected.
Oh, okay, will do. Yep, I will do. Greg always tells me to do that, and I forget. He always says, "Danny, wait just a little while." Sometimes that's a good thing because I've said something that is not appropriate to be out there, and so thank goodness there is that delay. Sometimes when me and him go live, it's like he forgets to do the countdown thing sometimes, and it's like, oh, we're live. It's not always a good idea. Right. So let's have a look. I've just seen Ali, is there class tomorrow? Yes, there's class tomorrow. I'm so sorry about last week. Everything was chaotic. I must remember that sometimes I just need to go, no, and I'm just going to, just take time off, because it's always crazy. So where do we get to with the readings, the messages? We've done that one. We've done the alley rocking and the woodchuck. We've done that. Totems. Okay, we got here. So totems, elm tree, eagle, deer, dog, and dolphin for totems for Drew. Yeah, other people don't get the woodchuck, but that has to be that. So Hathor, hello Hathor. Good to see you on here. And Jay Copeland, hello. So Greg, I posted a link to the woodchuck video. It's a sign of transformation. Oh, there we are. So everyone's saying hi to everybody. Also posted beautiful and amazing healing by Jesus testimonial too. So beautiful. Hathor said, I just saw the video. Greg had short hair in that video. Yes. It doesn't look like the Greg that we have now. Definitely not. So yeah, Chris asking if there's class tomorrow. Yes. The class tomorrow is I think it's what is it? Class tomorrow. I will find it and let you know what the class is tomorrow in a moment. I haven't got it in front of me. My husband is Aquarius, 1000% accurate, Vera. There you go, lovely Vera. He doesn't always understand his effect on people. Yeah. Greg loves my accent. I haven't got an accent. You've got an accent, Greg.
I don't have an accent too.
No, we haven't. No, no, that's right. Aquarius prediction makes me anxious. Oh no, we don't want to make you anxious. For instance,
It only means she's not ready for it yet.
yeah, it's all going to be fine. Everything's going to be
Yep.
fine. It's all good.
It's just a heads up.
For instance, he just diagnosed me. You have inflammation. You need ginger tea. If that's a doctor saying it, that's really good, because doctors need to start telling people about herbal remedies as well, for sure. And now the moment we've all been waiting for. Greg thinks that everybody's waiting for Libra because his is Libra. Yeah. So yay to all Libras. Oh, that's funny. There we go. I linked up with another who wished for the same thing. That's lovely. Scorpio is Lee. Hello, Lee.
I think she meant a Scorpio already been. And yeah.
Oh, okay. Yes, it has. Yes.
She just came in after.
Yeah. So making known the unknown. And that is, that is, I think that's Tina. Is that Tina? Long time no see, Tina. Lovely. Thanks for the beautiful reading. That's all right. Keep them clean. Yeah, keep them clean. Ali and Vera, thanks for being live tonight, says Chris. It's our pleasure. And Cynthia, hello. Okay, we are caught up with chats. So this is the last part of the readings for tonight. Let's move on. We're going to do the earth signs now. So we've just got these three left: Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. So over to our lovely Vera to start this Taurus reading.
Yes.
Thanks, Vera.
And for those that haven't seen it, I'm using the Messages from the Spirits of Nature Oracle. So let's see what they want the Taurus to know from the 29th of December to the 4th of January. Ooh. They basically are flying, the cards. Through the air. Ooh. I already love the cards that are already down. So, Taurus shows up the cedar tree, wisdom. I hear the words old tree, lot of wisdom, and I love the smell of cedar. And I think a lot of Taurus people, they have that cedar tree wisdom in them. So if you have anything of cedar close, when you feel a little bit off, take in the smell of the cedar tree, and the wisdom you need will come to you by smelling. And the wisdom does not come, they tell me, it not always comes in words, but it can come in feeling and inner knowing, or as images. So you can try this out. And of course, if you have a cedar tree close by, that's even better to give that a hug. And otherwise, use anything that, like cedar tree wood chips or anything that has the smell of cedar. Well, in the middle of the week, this card had come out a lot of countries, it's going to be a fiery intensity. And I'm thinking about all the fireworks also. But by God, I got a feeling that this has to do with the things that are going to change. And Taurus, I got a feeling that you're going to feel this fire because it's not just about the fireworks, but where fireworks also represents. In the Netherlands, this is the last year they're allowed to fire fireworks, except for the category 1 fireworks. None of the others are allowed to be used. So I got a feeling that this fire intensity you're gonna feel is not about the fireworks, but something that this year, 2025, goes over into 2026. That is going to be very, very intense, but also very beautiful. And it's something I see. Sorry, this is a little longer. I literally see that smoke of all the old going up in the air and vanishes. And then towards the end of the week, which is the beginning of the year, the dolphin comes along, listening. Now, when you look closely, you see the spiraling. They are talking with sound, like sound healing or using a bowl or anything that makes sound and the water starts to vibrate. That's the feeling I get from this. So they advise you, after all the cedar tree wisdom, the fire intensity, it goes quiet. So to open up the opportunity to actually listening. And this could be just listening to your own heartbeat or all around the world in the water. I feel like this is going to be anything that all the changes. Basically, sip of water shows that vibration of music. And when you sip it, you feel it resonate within you. That's what I got.
It's very powerful. Thank you, Vera. Thank you. My mum wants the fireworks to only be at firework displays. So yeah, I can see why. I can see, some people are Egypts with this sort of thing. But some restrictions I think is quite a good thing. But anyway, so psychic development is on tomorrow. Which are actually probably tonight here in the UK, because it's already 5:45 a.m. here in the UK. It's strange, we're still awake, but anyway, yeah, 5:45. The topic is remote viewing, premonitions, and predictions. So if anybody wants to come along and join in, it's £5 a class, which works out around $6.30, something like that. And you can go to the website PsychicAlly.net and reach out, and I will send you all the details. Okay, and so yeah. Anyway, Taurus. Okay, what did I get for Taurus? So Taurus is big transformation. So definitely resonate with all of Vera's readings, but this one, definitely there is a massive change happening for Taurians coming into the new year. as is everybody, but this is very, very good. There's going to be a big spiritual jump forward for Taurians. You're not going to freak out, are you, if I give you the death card? Okay, the death card is not meaning death. Death doesn't mean death in tarot. It means transition. It means if you've been having a hard time, if you've been going through stress, or if you've been going through, a lot of hardship, you want the death card. You want the end and the beginning. This is the card that comes up for the New Year readings. Ending, beginning. Okay, so, but anyway, you've got the death card along with the Hierophant. Okay, so the Hierophant is about spiritual teaching, spiritual energy, spiritual knowledge. And so this is why it is so big. It's such a big thing for Taurians, okay, especially 29th of December through to the 4th of January. They're asking you to go with the flow in relationships. It isn't time at the moment, Taurians, to mess things up. It's not the time to make big announcements or big changes, especially this week. There is going to be some changes. I can see it happening around the middle of January. There seems to be some big changes, especially to do with somebody in a relationship. I can see that person who is coming to the end of that relationship. Unfortunately, they can no longer carry on that relationship. I never usually predict anything like this. Usually I try and see where a relationship can be mended. But I do feel as if this relationship has already been mended and patched up and mended. Okay. And only one person is doing the patching up. Okay. So whoever is watching this, Taurians, I'm very sorry about that. But what I am seeing is new relationships. And I'm also seeing people who are going to be going into a renewal energy within their relationship. So people who are married will the energy of new vows of a new agreements, unofficial agreements. It's like, I know that has hurt you in the past. I promise I won't do this anymore. I know that you don't like it when, and so I'm not going to do this. Coming in, it's like a spiritual evolve. You've evolved spiritually enough to make relationships around you easier and more tranquil and making them work. But equally, anybody who is hanging on to a relationship where one person is growing spiritually and the other person refuses to, the other person is staying, okay, and they will not move forward, even though they can see changes are happening, but they will not. They're blinkered vision to the old path. They're, the old pathway. They're not seeing what life really is, what it can be, which is a real shame, because it means that relationships around them are breaking down and they're not listening. So I see stubborn energies, but I also see new beginnings. And I don't feel as if I'm just talking about Taurians with these changes that are happening. There are going to be some wonderful happy ever afters, though. Look at this. So people who have been going through a hard time, there's going to be it's like an embracing of the relationship and a feeling of, pure joy, and that click moment where you go, I've been a real arsehole, haven't I? Or I've been a real bitch to you and I don't know why. But it's going to stop because I cherish what I have and I don't want to lose it. There's going to be some of those, but there's also going to be, and again, they're giving me global predictions again. So sorry about this, but yeah, I will have to rewind and remember what these are, okay, because there's some of that coming in. But anyway, new book is open, new chapter is opening, and unconditional love comes flying in. Okay, so anybody who's had to make the decision to leave a current partner, there is unconditional love coming your way. The person who is more on your wavelength is going to be coming in. Okay, so there you go. That's what I got for Taurians and whoever's watching this and it resonates. So there you go. So that is Taurus. Let's go to Virgos now and bring in Vera.
So, Virgo, 29th of December to 4th of January. Let's see what I got in store for them. Ooh, 2 cards jumped out again, sticking together. A lot of water, a lot of water, a lot of water. So, for Virgo, they start off by with the dolphin, listening again, listening to the resonating sounds in water. If you can go in water, or it's safe, it's pretty cold in most countries. Listen to the vibration. Nature wants to tell you something. They want to basically let you listen to silence. They tell me, listen to the silence, because what people experience, silence is quiet. But silence can also be deafening, because there are a lot of sounds traveling through water, a ton more than ever travels through the air. Second, towards the middle of the week, water, lifeblood. It flows through our veins. Without water, our bodies shrink. So, and I hear the words cleansing. So I got a feeling that this card also is about asking you to start to maybe drink more water if you can't stand the taste of water. Try to find something as natural as possible. I've seen, for example, people using strawberry to sweeten the water so you don't taste the water itself. And then visualize how that raw water, it's life blood. That water streams through your veins, clearing out all toxins. Stress is in your body stored as toxins. And when the new beginning comes, they ask the Virgos, especially the Virgos, but I think it is for a lot of people. When toxins come out, it can either get through cold or just peeing it out, sweating it out. So if you drink water and all of a sudden you start to sweat, wipe a white cloth, damp cloth, over your arms or your face, and you'll see it's filth. That's basically your body pushing out the toxins. And for that, water is very important. And see it as a waterfall. Persistence. Keep going. Keep going with this cleansing. Using that water to cleanse your body with all the toxins that fear, stress, anxiety has caused to store it in your body. Because it's time to let that go, to push it out. Visualize it. Visualize how all that filth gets out of your body. So listen to the silence. Keep in mind, water is life blood. And a waterfall, you can basically shower and visualize it's a waterfall that flows through you and see how that water goes down that drain and takes away all your worries, your anxiety, and your stress. And be persistent. Keep it going. When it starts, you might feel a little bit like it takes time to flush it all out. That's what I got for the Virgos.
My mouse wouldn't work then. So thank you, Vera. That's good, isn't it? It's getting rid of the toxins. There's those stickers you can get and put them on your feet. And overnight, when you take it off, it's like tar. You know, we've got so many toxins in us. It's the truth. Yeah.
There are a lot of things you can use. I can't name them all, but you can
No.
look it up. Natural remedies.
Garlic or something as well. Something to do with garlic and onions.
Garlic, onions. I've seen people put slices of onion. And
I
I
want one of those sheets, though, to be in those sheets, and I bet you the smell won't come out very easily.
Yeah.
That not good.
That's the downside of
Yeah.
onions. But
Yeah.
if you have a really fresh, really honest onion,
Yeah.
they don't smell that bad.
No. Oh, thank you, Vera. Let's see what I got for Virgos. Thank you. We're nearly there. We've got just Capricorns left after this, haven't we, Vera? You've done really well. Okay. All right. Vera's back. We've got our Vera back, everybody. We do. We've missed her so much. So I'm so happy. Okay. So for Virgos, there is a lot of spiritual awakening going on, even with people who are absolutely rigid with their mindset. Absolutely, they think that you've been talking out of your ass for years, and I don't know where you're coming from. You need to be locked up. There's something wrong with you, talking about Illuminati shit and talking about, dumbs, deep underground military bases, and breeding farms of humans and babies and things, allegedly. So all of that, you're mad talking about that. Oh my, what a shock they're going to have, is because revealing it's all coming out 2026. They have been adding in pressure. They've been adding it into movies. They've been adding it in all the trafficking of the people, trafficking of children, has all been coming out in these movies and TV series. And this is all deliberate. Okay. Well, it's going to be a huge shock. You're going to need a lot of courage and a lot of strength. Okay. Because when this comes out, that's the energy that's coming out. The moon, which is seeing the darker side of life, and also this strength card. Okay, so strength is needed. What they don't need is when this is for you to say, I told you so. That's what they do not need to hear. Okay, it won't help them at all, and it will only make them back off again. It's about coaxing them out gently and allowing them to find their own path. You've already planted the seeds. You've already spoken about what has been happening, and they have dismissed you. It's out of fear, and it's not something that most people can believe and get their head around. What was we like when we first heard this news? But anyway, forgive yourself. Okay, forgive yourself as well if you are the person that's watching this that suddenly has woken up. Forgive yourself, hug yourself. It's going to be okay. A lot of the nasty stuff has already come out and has been dealt with. A lot of it. It's the clearing up bit now. Okay. There is going to be a celebrity that has vacated the country, and there's going to be a very big news about this, bringing this celebrity back for crimes against humanity energy. Okay, there's going to be that. I don't know which one it is, but that's going to be part of my global prediction. Unfortunately, I'm getting them now. But that is going to be happening, and there's going to be a big awakening, just as with the Diddy situation has awoken a lot of people from that as well. So that's coming. We've all been waiting a long time. Okay, we've all been waiting a long time. Those of us have been awake and aware have been waiting a long time, and it has created a big divide in people. It's actually finished friendships, and family members have distanced themselves as well from that. It has broken people's hearts. It has broken people's hearts. I don't know what happened there. Sorry. Yeah, it's broken people's hearts, but it's okay. You know, we've got the trust energy is coming in. Now, although I'm saying this in a Virgo context, the trouble is Virgos have been undergoing a lot of changes. Their earthly energies have needed to shift forward. Okay, the earthly energies, and and the spiritual ones have needed to blossom. Okay, and it's like getting the balance with the earthly energies and the spiritual energies is what I'm trying to say. You know, that is going to be changing. So for on a personal level, okay, to do with Virgos, spiritual development is really going to be a big thing for you. I feel as if you're ready to expand with your own pathway. Okay, realizing your own power is going to be a very important thing. Okay, the power within yourself. It's a bit like realizing that there's magic out there, and you have got you're in charge of it. So the magic might not be like Harry Potter, you know, Expelliarmus and all of that, smelly armpits. It's about being able to you know, come to terms with the you know, with what you can do. Okay, so there is going to be some new beginnings, meeting very interesting people that are going to be moving into your future with you. Okay, so that can be, for some people it will be you know, a life partner. Okay, so for other people it will be that special friend that is able to keep you grounded, to keep you sane. Okay, there's lots of new ideas that are going to be coming in, downloads, information. Make sure it gets out there. It's important. There is motherly energy as well, and nurturing energy, spirit guides that are coming in that are going to be nurturing and going to be helping people as well. It's really important. Finishing off with the world card for Virgos. I mean, the world card is just, you know, everything is working out perfectly. Believe it or not, it doesn't seem it. It seems chaotic, but actually, the plan is coming together, and it's an amazing time to be on planet Earth. And please do not for 1 minute think that it's an accident that you have been chosen to be here at this time on Earth. You was given this time on Earth to come because you've done the work, the spiritual work before. You are awake and aware of the Earth's energies. Okay, we're just remembering our own power. Okay, and so all of this is happening, and the not the complete finale, but one of the heights is coming in 2026. Okay, and you're going to be biting your nails, going, "Oh my God, it's really happening." Okay, I see that a shift in the finances as well. So they're doing this too early. They're giving me these links too early. So you know, but there you go. That's what I get for Virgos. Now, doesn't look like Vera's on the camera at the moment. I don't know where she is, but I can move on. So this is a lovely. Please leave a like for this lovely. Greetings from California. Hope you're doing well, and best to Greg, and hello Vera. So thank you, Bodhi. Thank you. Is that Bodig? Bodig. I love that. So so yeah, let's do the last one, and obviously we might get Vera back in a minute. Let's go on to Capricorns. Okay, so let me write down the timestamp for Capricorns. Right. Let's see what they want to tell us. Okay, Capricorns. Okay, so Capricorns, partnerships. Okay, I can see there being an important partnership that is going to be coming up for. I'm seeing somebody who is self-employed, or somebody who is able to work with you, for you, alongside you. Okay. Ah, Vera's here. Vera's here. I'll go first, and then you can finish on it. Okay. So she's nodding. So yeah, this is all about partnerships and people who are going to be brought together to work together. Okay, with the Capricorns. And I can see that there is also a relationship partnership as well. I got the Lovers card here, okay, but I did see this as not just love life. Okay, there are partnerships as well. So I'll do the love life part now. I can see that there are relationships that are breaking down, but there are also ones that are mending and new ones starting. So it's going to be very busy at the beginning of January, especially. But the Lovers card is about bringing to you, resonating with you, the right person, that energy, and that person can be love life person, but it can be somebody who is there for you on a business level, there for you on somebody to help you with something that you're doing. Okay, so the universe is bringing the right people together. Okay, and that's going to be very, very important. Clearing out, getting rid of anything physically that you don't want anymore. So for some of you, that will be clutter. For others of you, it will be people, objects, people, baggage from the past. Okay, Spirit are helping you with discarding all of that you do not need. Okay, it's like we've been dragging things around, and sometimes, people who move often, you've been dragging things around from home to home to home, and you've not been using it, and you're still dragging it with you. And so this is going to be a big change there. Okay, that you no longer, things aren't important, and that's how this is going to feel for you. Freedom energy, freedom from anybody who's trying to keep you stuck, make you do something you don't want to do. You're going to be breaking free from that. Okay, Capricorns. And meeting halfway as well with lots of people connected to you. So the people that you love and care for, you are going to be persevering with. You are going to be bringing their energy to your energy. This is me trying to fight off a chest infection that was around my mum, so I'm trying hard to not let it take hold at the moment. But I've been speaking all day, and now I've just done this is 3 hours, nearly 3.5 hours of this. So Yes, chest is starting up. There's a lot of past life clearance energy and past life connections that are going to be happening. It's going to be a very busy week for Capricorns, especially. It's like a whirlwind of energy and change, but good change. Okay, good change. So yeah, that's what I get for Capricorns. Here's Vera.
Hi. Don't know what happened. I could see myself on the camera.
That's
So I
that.
jumped out and went back in.
I'm telling you, that's a Streamlabs issue because it's happened to me. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. All
But
right.
my internet is quick, so and quick back.
Yeah. See you in a bit.
Okay. Capricorn. Now, I have a fourth, and that says MC, which is explained as midheaven, or, well, I'm not going to say that. In astrology, represents the highest point of your birth chart, indicating your career, public image, and some social standing. So that Capricorn is also very important for me. So probably this happened because I had to close it off. So let's see what the messages from the spirits of nature have in store for Capricorn from the 29th of December to the 4th of January. Ooh. Oh, beautiful card. So, when I look at the first card, it's, I guess, about finding your voice. Because the cicada, the voice, now I know exactly what type of fly it is, but I keep hearing the wings as if the wings are making noise. So one day it feels like it comes up. You've been, a lot of Capricorns might have been feeling like they've been too silent, didn't speak out, didn't let them, well, rattle a cage. Look, I'm here. I'm not backing down. I'm standing for who I am. Like those wings rattling against each other to let them know where they are. You can find them by the sound. And I got a feeling that the Capricorns experience that too, or are going to experience it. So, yeah, I love, by the way, the colors of this fly. A lot of red, it has blue, it has green, all types of colors. So, keep it in mind. You can basically silently let everyone know you're present, you're here, you're not walking away, and they're not being able to walk around you or turn their back. They'll hear you. Second one, which is pretty much native, tobacco, reciprocity, something like that. And I see that smoke. We know Indians use these pipes as peace pipe. The feathers of birds is about flying and just spreading your wings. And the time has come. I hear literally the word time has come to spread the peace and harmony wherever you are. There's a lot of insecurities, a lot of hate, a lot of things that have been put into people. You have that power to make people feel safe and heard again. and you'll be the center. Literally here, you'll be the center point of bringing this harmony and peace back to society. And those that don't want to join in, well, it's their loss. It doesn't matter. The last card, cloud imagination. Clouds form all kinds of forms. You might see a lion in the sky. The same another person doesn't see a lion, does recognize it as their own dog. So anything you can see in the clouds is a representative of how you can spread out your imagination among the people, spread the ideas that it's nicer, the unconditional love. So basically, say hi to the person that's walking by, or just send out to that person that they are loved, unconditional love, that they are seen, even though some might want to hide. So the cloud, the sky is the limit. Imagination. So put that in your mind. Your voice will be heard. Bring that peace around. Keep this peace pipe in your mind and the imagination of the clouds. And that's what I got.
Oh, it's been wonderful. It's been absolutely wonderful. Thank you so much. Yeah, brilliant. So, do you want to stay around for the rest of the messages?
Yeah.
Vera? Yeah. Okay. So, look at this. Thank you, Vera. Everyone's saying thank you. Thank you to me. Is Greg still? How is Greg still awake? Bless him. Yeah. So, same thing. Let's go down. So I don't know who Perry is. Another Perry lawsuit has come out. I don't know what Perry lawsuit is. Do you?
No.
No. Heartbreaking and lonely position
But
to be in.
at least something that is bad has come out also.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
feels like the truth is coming out, basically.
Yes. Yes. Thank goodness. You know, and the people that have been silenced are actually being, they're actually being heard. They're being heard. Thank goodness.
Before, we were told we were dumb, we didn't know anything.
No. Yep.
Just because they didn't understand this,
No.
and the time will come, they will come to us for knowledge.
They will. And we can't go, I told you so, because that will just close them down again.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's all coming out. It's all coming out. Yeah. Look at all your decks there. Look at all those decks of cards she's got.
I need to clear out this because I would have 3 rows of them.
Crazy. Oh.
And over time, I will go through those that I don't longer need or use.
Oh, so Melissa in New Zealand, 20th of February, Pisces. Happy New Year. Oh, well, happy New Year to everybody. If we don't see you, Greg and I will be doing a show on the 31st. We will be having a few drinks. So you might see a tipsy Greg or a tipsy Ali. Come and join us. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. And we'll be giving our predictions for 2026. Okay. So thank you, Vera, very much. You did an amazing job. You know, Vera's ready for readings. If anybody would like a reading, please go to her website.
And I'm nothing like the standard readers because basically everything can come through, and any reading I give is infused with Reiki.
Yeah, love it. So Vera, what is your website called?
Raven Woolstar readings.
.net, Raven, Wool.
No, let me get it. Let me get it,
Yeah,
Ellie.
you can. That'd be great. Pop it into the
Because
chat.
then I'm absolutely sure I don't say it the wrong way.
Ding, 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 ding. I'm just saying no, baby. Just while we finish off, baby.
And it's raise basically beep beep ravenwoolstarreadings.com.
Are you all right to write it in the chat there?
I can I'll send it in private in your chat.
Okay, I'll put it in. I've got a tink that just is demanding love right now. Darling, you're not helping, love. Wolf. Oh, she's just sat on the mouse. This is really hard to do. It's really hard to do. Love, you're not helping, baby girl.
And if they can't find it, but it shows the link, then they can always go to my YouTube channel.
Ravenwoolstarreadings.what?
.com.
.com.
So in the private chat, I have it, so you can copy paste.
Right, I've put it in the. I think I've done it right. I've put it into there. Okay.
And it works, Ellie.
Yep, brilliant. So there you go. That is her website. If you would like a reading with Vera, please pop in there. You won't regret it. She also does animal communicating as well. She's found lost animals, all sorts of things. So you know, there's a.
I do have to say one thing. I do the short term lost animals. Long term lost animals takes a lot of energy and a lot of experience. But usually I can give pointers on how to connect with your animal, you talk to the animal to help them find their way home.
Yeah.
If that's basically letting them know what happens, what they need to do, emergency pointers, and then it takes from there.
Yeah.
And
So,
I do know at least one that does long term because it's a specialty. And it's difficult if a ton of people trying to communicate with the animal, it scares them away. Keep that in mind.
yeah.
And if you have a lost animal, and I know it's difficult, but the one that's connected the most, just put your hand on your heart and visualize a phone line going towards your animal. Connect with their heart and basically talk them through it, that when they feel the pull at the front of their chest, that they are walking in the right direction. Calm down. We're looking for you. Get hide out. All those kind of things that is important. Get rest, because only if you have your mind clear, the dog or the lost animal, you can find a way home.
Yeah.
And you can do that as a person. It's scary, but it works. Even if this dog belongs to your child, I cannot search, I can do anything. Yes, they can. Speak from your heart, connected to your basically heart animal, and they'll listen. And the most important, We are looking for you. We're going to find you. Doesn't matter where you are, we will find you. Reassurance.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think. I
Yeah.
think. I think.
You just wanted to be part of it today. So, ah,
Well,
she's
I was proud at Marley.
yeah,
I asked him to assist, and I
yeah,
thought, all of a sudden, there were things that was fully me, and I thought, and then he later came here, looking with tired eyes. I said, "You done a good job,
yeah,
and when you're tired, because you're new to this, it's okay to rest." And he
yeah.
went to the living room to sleep on his bed.
That's lovely.
He
Oh,
assisted in 3 readings, which is very, very brave.
oh. Well,
So
thank
that's
you.
a part of me. They talk through me.
Yeah. So please reach out to Vera. There's her website there, and yeah, we're just I'm exhausted, so I'm going straight to sleep. And Tinky knows that. That's why she's here going, come on, we're going to sleep now, Mum. And it's even later there for you. It's 7:30 a.m. there for you, isn't it? Nearly.
That's okay.
Quite fast.
I was just back when you came on.
Yeah.
So, well, he'll have some time.
Yeah. Bye for now, everybody. Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.